Hey, what up? What's up? How's it going? We're here again. That's right. This isn't stopping. Yeah, so here we are this week, 35, with John again. He came back. And, well, we talk about a lot in this one. It's a good time. I enjoyed myself. We talk about all sorts of stuff. We try to be normies. That fails, like, immediately. And we talk about the typical gross stuff that we do, like the anime and the mangas and the video games. It was a good time. That's all I ever want to talk about. And Pale Waves. We get to talk about them too. So they come back again. It's the best. Love it so much. I don't know. What else I got here for you? I guess nothing. This is it. This is the thing. Enjoy.
This is your brain. And this
is your brain on Tom.
We're here. John's back.
Oh, is this an intro?
This is the intro.
Yeah,
This is us starting. It's better than most of my intros.
Yeah, really? I mean, sometimes I watch other people play video games. They're like, welcome back to the Compact stuff. They do something more exciting. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Bring it down. Well, that's why you're not a YouTube Let's Player.
It's true. I'm not a big internet sensation.
Yeah.
But
Uh-oh.
Is my water weird?
No, I'm going to drink away from the mic. Some Tay Zonde action. All right.
What?
You don't remember?
I remember him.
Chocolate Rain?
What does that have to do with water? Oh, because he breathes away from the mic.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Disclaimer.
Yeah,
man.
Right. But yeah, so welcome back.
Well, I'm back.
How are things?
They're going pretty much the same shit.
Well, that's good.
You know, working more hours at work.
Oh, that's also good.
We're not here to talk. Well, everyone's like, oh, you're making in the money. It's like, I don't want money. That's why I'm here. But I'm more here at work just to be not degenerate. I don't really care about the money. That's secondary. Appearing to be a normal citizen is first priority. Money is secondary.
It's real hard. It's
really tough.
To appear to be a normie is challenging.
Normies, oof.
I'm not a fan.
That's why.
Too much.
Also, the 3 topics I texted you about that I wanted to talk about. We can start with the normies.
Oh, no one has sold me on a potential podcast and the 3 topics you texted me.
So yeah.
I was like, immediately.
Just spoiler. Technically, it's not a spoiler. It's more like the table of contents.
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 topics were Pale Waves, a.k.a. Tim Burton's pop indie music romance, whatever.
I love them so
Then
much.
there was Billy Harrington. That was definitely number 2.
Big fan of that.
And World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start with music.
Oh, boy. How exciting.
Then we're going to go into World of Warcraft because that's more of... A lot of people have played that.
They sure have.
Like football players, even John Hamm.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think there was a story I watched once where No, this was the Superman actor. For
the new guy?
Yeah, the new guy.
If you said his name,
he looks like John Hamm, kind of.
Yeah, I don't remember his name all of a sudden.
He had the CGI mustache or lack of mustache in the last Justice League movie. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so he was saying he almost missed the cast call or where they told him he got the part because he was playing World of Warcraft and he didn't want to pick up his phone.
Oh, really?
So he told that story online once.
Oh, weird. I know that's how whoever was in the Warcraft movie got that role because they were playing it on set and some producer's like, are you joking? And we're making this movie, right? And he's like, no, I just like playing this game. So
well, dedication.
Yeah. Mila Kunis played for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
I saw some video thumbnail that was like, why Mila Kunis quit WoW, but I didn't care that badly.
Probably because it got worse.
I love Legion. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, I'm talking about back in the day when
okay.
that story kind of sounded. It definitely took a dip. But that's getting off topic.
Yes, let's stay to the table of contents you laid before us.
Okay, Pale Waves.
I love them so much.
I was going to say it's way too poppy, but then I did 2 things.
Okay.
I listened to 1975, who you said they were leading for.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I forgot how bad they were. One of their music videos is literally, it sounds way too, imagine I'm British. This is way too pop.
Yes, the girls
pop.
or whatever, yeah.
And so, then they go into the pop song. I'm like, are they being sarcastic? And I feel like the YouTube comment said the same thing. So I was like, what? No, they're just oof. They had that one song on the radio.
Which one?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was a couple years ago. We were probably still in college. I was like, oh, that's all right for a pop song.
Their first album, MU liked a lot. and I never listened
Really?
to it. Yeah, or at least for the time of it coming out. I don't know. I don't want to speak for MU is like forever, but at the time of it coming out, there's a bunch of threads for it, all the time, and I was like, huh, what is this new up and starting indie band? And then I stopped caring.
Also, I have this thing where, like, if I see like what the people look like, I always associate their music more so with guy artists than like women for whatever reason. Like, so the main singer is like has the stupidest haircut ever.
Oh, in that music video, it's like a weird, like he shaved both the sides of his head, but he's got like very long hair. Yeah.
And I mean this in the South Park sense, not the homosexual sense. When I say he looks like a total fag. I mean the same thing with the people like on the radio. I don't know if you listen to 102.7, but there's that song Broken. And it's like by Lovely the band.
No, I have no idea.
And I was like, that's a pretty decent song. Then I looked at the video and I saw their faces like, yeah, these guys are total fags. And the song got worse for me. I was like, trigger warning, sorry.
Oh, please.
Yeah, right. So Pale Waves. Then the second thing I did was I listened to them live. And I think one of the things was like they might have been overproduced in the music videos.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's pretty good.
The I know definitely Television Romance and maybe another one. The guy from 1975 like directed it or produced it, so that's also a tied to that. But I also listened to them live, and there's one set they did in L.A. and holy shit, their crowd's insane. They're so like screamy and crazy.
Oh, I listened to the BBC live one when there was
like that one too.
20 people
yeah,
listening.
That one's way better.
There's like 20 people in the crowd. I was like, oh, it's a tiny band.
And then I was like reading because I've become a Tumblr fangirl for this band.
I could tell. You're
out of nowhere.
Brita Boo.
I love it. Oh, the best. So I started like watching like everything that they've ever done, like all these interviews and stuff. Just like I need more information. And I was reading something, and don't shake your head at me.
I'll shake my head no matter what. This is a podcast.
And they were saying like, oh yeah, there's something like some question of something to the effect of like, do you feel pressure to keep up with your fans or something? And it was like, oh well, all of our fans are relatively young teenagers, so we feel like we need to have like a good image for them. I'm like, oh dear, what?
Do people pick this up? It's like the only reason I knew about them is because you put a thing up, and they have 4 songs. It's like, how do people know about these guys?
Well, because they were the 1975. They got like, and they went to Madison Square Garden with them, so that was like a thing.
You're right.
But all these other kids in this one live show I was watching, which was their first time in LA. They know all of the words to every song, even ones that weren't out yet. So I don't know what they're doing. I think they had a streaming thing. I don't know. I don't know how people keep up. I'm too old for this.
I think it's because they were like the drummer looks like Frankenstein and the singer looks like Tim Burton. I think that appeals to middle schoolers.
It appeals to me.
I mean,
Big fan.
We're all middle schoolers at heart here, so.
Oh God.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, so I'm going to see them live in April, and I was like, huh.
Where's that?
New York City.
Oh, jeez.
So I was like, am I gonna be hanging out with a bunch of like middle schoolers, or am I gonna? Is it gonna be weird?
Nah, it's New York City. There's a ton of people there.
That's true. A lot of them are gonna be like, oh, I've known about this forever. So.
Although last time I went to New York City, I got like wicked sick. I was like got the flu for like 2.5 weeks.
For what? What happened? You like a railing?
It was actually like right after last time I was on my podcast here. Next like Sunday, me and my dad went to a Knicks game because like we always watch the Knicks. Let's go to the Knicks game. One, the 2 star players were hurt, so that was the biggest disappointment. 2, it was Kids Day because we're wimps. We went Sunday. Like 3:30 game. It's like because we can make it. We have to drive down to New York City and drive back and go to work the next day. So it's like those fuckers. The little fuckers. Holy shit.
What does Kids Day mean though? Just like
basically
kids getting free or something?
All the stockbrokers brought their kids down into the thing. We paid like an extra like $100 to get like lower bowl tickets. Because Knicks tickets are pretty insane price wise. And it's like holy fuck. There's prototypical New Yorkers that can spend that much money. You got the rich guy with his Chinese wife who is a lot younger than him, and she was on her phone the whole time. And there's one guy who smelled like mousse, like the hair product, not actual mousse. And his little kid was sitting next to us, and everyone was fine, but you could tell these people were of money.
Oh right, yeah.
I was like, oh geez.
Speaking of the last time you were on, so I ran into Caroline, Grace, and Mike, people that listen to this have no idea who they are, but they went to high school with them. And they also think you're in China, so.
How do they think?
I don't know.
The only person I really told was you, I want to say, and maybe Malcolm and... Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
If they listen to the podcast, they know it would never happen.
Yeah, I don't know. So. Mike was like, oh, John, he's still in China, right? I'm like, no, that never happened. That never happened.
I'm glad I'm a man of mystery.
Everyone's super wondering about you. Yeah,
I'm a lot. I just don't go outside.
that's how you keep up the illusion of mystery. Never leave the house. No one sees you.
People at work know I but that's whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'll take a vacation over there or something.
And people will be like, "Oh, he went."
I actually have vacation days now, so I can use them.
Do you never? Wait, did you not before?
Well, I was a temp
for
the longest time, and they don't get this. They didn't get sick days or vacation.
So you should be there every day forever.
Pretty much.
Wow.
I mean, I could get unofficial sick days, and they'd still pay me.
Oh, okay.
But unofficially, I was just a wage slave, a wage cuck, as I like to say it. And now I'm working overtime. They're like, "Oh, you're ranking in the money." It's like, well, no, I'm just really behind at work because I refuse to work overtime. And they weren't paying me as much. And it's like, but you know.
I told my dad what a cuck was, the sexual act, and he was fucking horrified. He's like, "Why would anyone do that?" I was like, "I don't know. It's just a thing people call each other."
I just love the Rick and Morty scene with the grandpa and Jerry's dad and his mom.
Oh God.
Sometimes I watch. Sometimes I watch from next to them. Sometimes I watch from the closet. So almost always wearing a Superman suit.
Oh my God, that was the first joke in that show that laid me out. I was like, okay, no, I get why this show is hilarious.
That's a good one. Ooh, my ear's itchy.
The use of almost always was possibly the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Almost always, what?
Almost always dressed as Superman.
Oh yeah.
Like, what a great way to line that joke up. Oh God.
Oh, Dan Harmon. He's pretty good.
He's pretty good. Got in some troubles, kind of. He was in the troubles.
What do you do?
I don't really know. I listened to his whole apology, and I still can't tell you exactly what he did.
Was it one of those sexual...
Something. It's something to do with that. I don't understand. From what I could put together, it was like he had a crush on one of his writers on the writing team for Community, and tried to date her or something, but was being a little too abrasive with it.
That sounds about familiar.
I was like, sure.
That actually happened to the author of not
Really?
Murata, but he was hitting on one of his male staffers too much, and he got escorted out of the studio.
No shit.
But it's Japan, so everyone just forgets about it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I started following Murata on Twitter, and he's just adorable. He's just a wonderful little guy.
He's gonna kill himself from overwork.
Dude, that works so much. He streams every day for 12 hours.
He's like, I'm gonna draw 120 pages for this new chapter in a week.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's crazy. He does it too.
Some people just like drawing.
Yeah, he seriously does. Does he draw Initial D or something? Is that for fun? I was watching him draw what looked like Initial D for 30 minutes.
He probably did for fun. I don't think there's a new series that's not Initial D.
It was the same car.
All right, he probably just did it for fun. Though.
It may have been. He was doing a page, so it was.
I know the Initial D author finished Initial D. Then he tried to do rom-com stuff, but then that didn't peter out. So I think he's back to doing car stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Everyone hitting on everyone.
Yeah. Well, it all simmered down. So it's last pod. We're just gonna truncate time. But last time I was on podcast. Everyone got in trouble for sexual allegations, and now everyone forgot about it.
Yeah, it's always super weird too for me because I forget who else it was.
Happens with everything,
though. Jason was on. And we were talking about how much we like Max Landis, and 2 days later he got in trouble for something, and I was like, damn it.
Well,
But that one was weird because he just stopped posting on Twitter, and then everyone kind of just stopped talking about it. It just kind of faded away.
That's the best way to deal with stuff.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Just ghost everyone.
And so everyone's like, did he do it? Did he not? What was real? What was not? And then a couple of people the one person who directly accused him was Zoe Quinn, who if you remember is the chick from the whole Gamersgate. No, the Gamersgate thing.
I thought it was Zoe 101.
No, that's I forget her name.
That's
the Spears girl. Yeah, it's the girl who kind of started the whole
that thing.
The Five Guys thing. That was her. Remember that?
That Five Guys thing was hilarious.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's hilarious how Gamergate went out of control.
Spiraled way out of control.
It was about women, when at first it was okay, so the journalist gave a good review because she slept with 5 different guys. I think that was it, right?
It was people... So the review came out for the game, which was kind of just like a text simulator thing. It wasn't really much... It was more of a story than a game. And the guy who reviewed it for something, I don't know who or what... had dated her like 6 months before, but never disclosed it. So people are like, "Oh, is he just trying to get back with her? Like, is there?"
Oh,
what? Like,
it was really something stupid. And
it was
simple.
something super simple, and then it started to spiral the fact like, "Oh, she fucked 5 guys in gaming journalism. Oh, all women are evil. Oh, fuck all gamers." And it just started spiraling wicked out of control. And it was like, "Hey, wait, did you want to disclose that you dated her?" Like that was all really. That was the start of the whole thing.
Because the bastion of truth and justice, video game journalism,
Best peak of it.
Peak of it. It's like, oh, we give 9 out of 10s, or else people won't give them early access to our video games. Totally legit. Read our stuff.
There was a story I was just hearing where, like, Konami did not like the 7.5 review for Lords of Shadows, the Castlevania game.
Oh.
And like blacklisted IGN from doing the second version, the second game.
7.5.
For 7.5, like that review was not fair. It was
Not
like, okay.
fair. You guys suck.
Yeah.
We're taking our shit and going home.
We're taking our ball and leaving. Fuck you.
It's amazing that happens, but you know what? There's a video game that I didn't mention in the text, but Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Dragon Ball Fighters.
Game's dope.
That looks dope. I didn't know it was coming out. And then
It came out recently.
2 days ago.
2 days? Yeah, okay.
I'm
That game.
like, holy fuck! It's like a good Marvel or something.
Yeah, it's sick. It's
with
so
Dragon
cool.
Ball Z characters.
And like the way everything like just the small things, like if you deflect a fire, like a what are those called? Fireballs? I don't know.
Oh, Kamehameha.
Yeah, if you deflect those.
Come on, Tom.
And that's a special one. What's the general version called?
Oh, like spirit, but not spirit. But I don't know what you're talking about. But Vegeta can do like that.
Yeah, like what's the small version of that
I
called?
don't know.
If you deflect one of those, it will blow shit up in the background. Like the stage will explode, and like you can like do all sorts of cool shit. And like if you have certain characters lined up, like if you're like Trunks beating Frieza, Trunks the beating animation is Trunks like cutting Frieza to pieces.
Oh, nice.
And like what was another one that I really liked? Oh, if you have Krillin on your team and Android 18 does her super, Krillin is there instead of 18 or 17.
Oh.
So stuff like that where it's like real adorable.
Wow.
Where it's like, oh look, they're married and they're
Yeah, it's like, wow. Of course, Yamcha still sucks.
Does he suck?
He's basically Iron Fist. If you ever played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, he's basically Iron Fist, where he's only good on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, yeah, that kind of sucks.
Wait, he can't fly?
No, well,
In game?
I think he can jump around and do stuff in the air, but
Oh no shit.
basically all of his like attacks like don't work in the air; they only work on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you really want to be on the ground.
Does he have the dash?
He has like the wolf fang fist attack, so it's like basically Rekka's.
Okay, yeah.
It's for Rekka's and dashing options.
shit,
Yeah,
wow.
So he's good on the ground, but
I heard Nappa's dog shit.
I haven't seen that but be played.
probably
There was
why.
actually a tournament on Twitch right before I was watching some of it, and people were playing all the versions of Goku, Vegeta, Cell, and Frieza.
Cell and Frieza seems really popular, and how many? Are there 3 versions of Goku? I think you have a full team of Goku.
Yeah, there you definitely can. There's Super Saiyan Goku, there's Blue Goku, and then there's Dark Goku, who's technically not Goku. It's Goku's body
What?
being possessed.
I don't understand what's going on with Dragon Ball anymore.
Dragon Ball Super. I just know this because someone was arguing, oh, they're going to add another DLC Goku, normal Goku. And so, Japan loves that shit. So
Sure do. I
But-
know that each character aesthetically looks different, so even though you're playing 4 different versions of Goku, you can't
they all have different moves, I'm pretty sure, too.
they visually look different too though. Like
Oh,
I know
yeah.
like Yamcha's like orange thing is like more yellow than like Goku's is, and like Goku has the yellow hair. So like they have it like everyone's slightly, even though everyone looks the same and like moves the
Yeah.
same, everyone's slightly different enough to be like a
Yeah, I
different
never
thing.
had a problem like differentiating them. You can tell,
Yeah.
even Vegeta and Goku is like, you can tell that's Vegeta, that's Goku, even though they're both Super Saiyan.
Yeah. It seems really cool. Like watching people play at like a high level, like
Oh, and if you do the teleport behind someone, but they teleport behind you while you do it, then you behind them.
oh,
It's
I've
like you
never
can
seen that. That's so
teleport behind
sick.
someone who's teleporting behind you
That's so cool.
if you want to. And then you could like parry and all that shit.
That game's so fucking cool. Oh my god.
And I'm tempted to buy it, but it's like then I have to learn how to play fighting games. It's like
Well, apparently that one has a lot of like good like auto combos. If you hit like light, medium,
Oh,
heavy,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can just
yeah.
like light, medium, heavy into super.
so
or
it's
stuff like
probably
that.
more like Injustice in that sense, which
Yeah.
is good.
Like if you want, you can play just like the basic version. But if you want to learn the game and get better, you'll be better and you'll win more games and like you'll do more damage. But
yeah, it did seem like Marvel vs. Capcom, but not shit. So, hey, that's always a plus because
sure is.
I like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's just way too complicated, and
It's a
you can
little bit
get
of a mess.
ultra comboed
Yeah.
into everything.
on Marvel 3 seemed like because of the whole like Marvel situation, they never could patch it.
Oh yeah, and that's why Virgil was.
Yeah,
good
so like
forever.
yeah, Virgil was good forever, and like The game just kind of got weird. But then the guy from Chile there was like used Team Big Body in fucking one Evo. So what do I know?
Yeah, you know,
Just throw Hulks at it.
That's why someone in like Super Smash Bros. They're gonna come out with Donkey Kong and just wreck face.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I opted out of that one and got Monster Hunter.
Oh, I saw that.
Big fan. You should get Monster Hunter. You have all this extra money and free time.
Oh, is it a computer game?
No,
Oh.
got PS4.
I'm not buying PS4.
Oh, you have to.
Discuss this last time. I don't want to pay
Change your mind,
intro
though.
cost.
Change your
I
mind.
don't want to buy a PS4, then have to buy the game. So I already have my laptop.
But then we got hunt monsters. We can kill dinosaurs that breathe fire.
And then I have to re-hook up my... Actually, I do have a monitor I could use. Not as big as yours, but...
I have
Old
the dual
TV.
blades, and if you're familiar with the equivocal scene in episode 1 where he goes, "I'll try spinning. That's a good trick." That's how you play dual blades.
I thought you were talking about lightsaber
No,
battle. No, you're talking about pod racing.
I'm talking about spinning in circles. Yeah, that's how you play dual blades.
And I'm trying to think, like, is this like Grievous? He wasn't in the first one.
No.
Is this like he's talking about Clone Wars? Like Ventress? I think she had 2 blades. Maybe.
Did she? Oh, she did. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
see?
That's the gray chick, right?
Yep.
Bald chick. Yeah.
Bald chick. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
But she was a good character, but I don't know why she wasn't in the movie. Well, they probably killed her off by then.
Yeah, I didn't see how that show ended, but I assume everyone's dead.
I assume everyone that's not in the next one.
Yeah,
And then Grievous is somehow coughing all the time, which is unfortunate.
Did they ever say why?
Oh, like someone force crushed his like internal organs or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think it was Obi-Wan.
No, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cool. I didn't know that. That show has really good episodes.
Are we talking about the 3D one or
Yeah,
like the
3D
2D one by
The
the
2D
Samurai
one's dope,
Jack
too.
one? I thought the Samurai Jack one was longer. Then I realized it was like 5-minute episodes.
Each one's 5
I
minutes.
was like,
Yeah.
damn.
They used to
that's
play them.
unfortunate.
They used to play them between shows.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought they were longer.
They were so high quality that I could imagine it just took forever and cost infinite money to put together. So they're like,
Oh,
do
yeah.
as little as possible.
For sure. They didn't ship those out to Korea or China to
No.
animate.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Back in the good old days.
That's good. Well, another off-topic thing. You ever read Devilman?
No.
There's a Netflix.
I've been watching the
original,
show. What's the first
Devil-
half of it?
Crybaby. I read Devilman in like 2 days because it's actually it's only
It's short, right?
It's 1,000 pages.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Because it's 5 volumes and each volume is like 200 pages.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like first thing I was like, oh, this is kind of weird, but
Yeah.
I could see how this influences everything.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you get like fit to volume 2. I was like, oh, this is speeding up. And you get to volume 3. It's like, this is really speeding up. And you get to volume 4. It's like, what? You're going too fast.
Going too
You're
fast,
going
man.
from so it's like monster of the. You think it's gonna be monster of the week, but then he defeats the first monster, and then it's just like, okay, now the demon general, the big bad below Satan shows up, and he's like, no, we're just gonna kill everyone on Earth. It's like,
Whoa.
what? And then like after that, it's like nuclear war. And I'm like, what? And then eventually everyone's just dead. I'm like, what?
There's still a volume left? Is that volume?
No, technically everyone dies at the end.
Oh, okay.
All the humans die slightly before that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if I spoiled everything.
That's fine.
I won't spoil the
can't-
real.
I can't tell you what the show is about, so that's fine.
Also, apparently in the Netflix one, the bullies rap and
They do.
freestyle.
They sure do. And
Yeah.
I don't know what I've not watched the English, so I'm just like it's just a bunch of Japanese dudes rapping, and it sounds cool, but I don't know.
Oh my god! So
I didn't know they were supposed to be bullies until you just said that. So it showed you how much I understand how the show is going.
Oh, they're like generic because it's like a '70s, like early '70s thing. It's like
Yeah.
the Doraemon kind of drawing where it's like really.
Oh yeah,
simple.
yeah. Okay.
And so they're like JoJo's, but they're like really badly drawn and just they're like weird bancho characters.
Okay.
You know, generic '70s Japanese bullies that apparently just whip out knives whenever. I don't know.
Classic delinquents,
Pretty much.
much like the classic Cromartie High.
But they joined the good guys anyway, so it's all good.
That's good. From where I'm like halfway through, I think episode 5 or 6, and they were starting to join it. The one guy had a crush on the girl.
Now, okay.
Is there as much sex in the 70s manga as there is in this Netflix show? Because there's some anime titties in this show.
So there's the implication that the girl was horny as fuck once he was like a douchebag.
There's
or
no-
once he became Devilman.
There's no
Sorry.
implication in this show.
No implication. But I tell you what, it was like berserk level gore. I was like, oh, this is definitely influencing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Just because he's just ripping people apart. And then like the rave scene when they become the Devilman.
So that's in the original?
Oh no, it's like 70s hippies dancing around. But
because I was like, this is a weird place to have this, and like, how is this character not evil? And I was like, okay.
No, then he just starts stabbing people with a bottle.
Yeah.
Like, you know what devil's also like blood. I'm like, what? It's like, all right, sure.
Have you watched any of it? The show?
I haven't been meaning to.
It's very pretty.
I read Devilman like 3 days ago. So
Oh, okay, so it's a recent thing.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. Everyone keeps throwing around fucking clips of the 80s dub? The old one?
The English one.
Yeah, the English one, yeah.
It's like, Akira Futo. And 2 minutes go by. Oh, it's my old friend Rito.
My favorite one from that is like, oh, should I take my shoes off? I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
It sounds so weird and like they're in like a big echoey room. It just sounds,
Yeah, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Why are you driving like this? You're going to hurt someone. Fuck them.
He's driving like Initial D up a cliff. I'm like, what? Although the shoe thing is because in the manga is because he's a wimp, and then it's like they're entering like a house being chased by demons. It's a piece of shit house. It's like, oh, should I take my shoes off? It's like, what? Why? We're being chased for our lives. Why are you taking off your shoes? Oh, I just want to be polite.
Actually, yeah, they I don't know if call it a reference, but there's a thing where he takes his shoes off and then Ryu doesn't in the anime, the new one. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Why are you doing this, you dork? Turns out he's a huge dork.
Yeah, he pretty much is. Before he becomes not a dork.
Yeah, well, even as a non-dork, he does weird things because he's a weird dork. He blows a huge load in the show.
Oh,
fucking
dude.
glazes his ceiling.
Oh, jeez. That's like Hancock level things.
Yeah, I'm
like,
not.
Oh, watch out.
I'm not being dramatic.
Oh, yeah.
He wakes up and his ceiling's dripping.
Why? Why?
Because it's so sexualized. It's so weird. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to.
Netflix. They're like, oh, what does Game of Thrones do? Oh, titties. Oh, okay.
So many anime titties.
Yeah.
There's like parts where like I don't know if he can see through her clothes or he just imagines it, and people die in weird ways. It's a pretty cool show. A lot of cool things happen, but I can't tell you why they're happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's so vague. It's like, oh, their powers, like, they can absorb anything that's ever existed. Like, any animal, any other demon. It's just like, oh, I've absorbed you. They're like Cell.
Yeah,
almost.
okay.
They're all Cell.
That makes it way more, like, because when I'm watching them, like, everything's so vague. Things just happen, and
They can have whatever power they want.
Okay, because I was like, I guess I should read the manga, because I feel like I'm missing, key details.
I won't explain anything more.
That makes me feel a lot better.
And also, is Akira winning fights in that?
He sure does.
All right, because I like, after I was done, I was like, did he ever actually want to fight? Like, because a lot of times it's like he gets knocked down. It's like, wait, don't kill him, and then they walk away, or they like die like while they're trying to kill him while he's already knocked out. It's like, did he actually ever win?
Actually, did he kill the masked guy? I don't know now.
Because he seems like
he got angry.
Tough.
No, he tore his head off. Yeah, okay.
He's pretty good at beating up jobbers, but like characters with a name, I don't think he ever beat a named character. Who knows?
I don't remember. Oh no, it wasn't masks. It was people's faces, but they were dead already.
Oh, the turtle guy.
Yeah.
Okay, you did beat that guy.
Okay, then that happened then.
Yeah, he did. Okay, he has at least one. All right.
I can't remember if he beat the girl demon. I think she just wanted to fuck him in the sky while she was a harpy.
Okay, so they changed that.
I don't know.
That's different from the thing. She died basically. He got knocked out, and then she after she fused with the other dude.
Okay.
Then there's the sun was rising, and she just died from internal bleeding. Because he basically almost beat her, but then
maybe that happened.
Since she's Mighty Morphin morphed with the other guy.
Yeah.
And she whipped his ass, but then she died while whooping his ass.
Maybe that's how it happened. I honestly can't remember. Things just happen in that show. Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk when I'm watching it. I'm nothing's clicking. I feel like I'm not paying attention, but I'm definitely paying attention. It's just, it's pretty though. It's so pretty.
Oh, it looked all right.
It's just visually appealing. I like the guy, the director, his other work he's done. He did Happy Machine on the Genius Party shorts. Have you seen those?
No.
They used to be on Netflix. But now I don't know where they are. But it's just little shorts, and it was a little cute guy.
I've never had Netflix myself. I've only ever mooched off other people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So right now, I don't have Netflix.
Oh.
I either watch it on other websites.
Oh, okay.
Not legit. Or I've had someone else's Netflix and I can watch stuff on it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Your parents don't have it? You just don't borrow it?
I think my parents had it once, but they're like, we don't watch this. I don't watch it either.
Fair enough. I kind of do. I'll put it on. I watch like dumb shows, and then I watch like real. Then I put on real stuff, and I feel weird, like Black Mirror. I'm like, oh, look at me. I'm like a intellectual.
All appropriate. So the British stuff, I don't like the way they release episodes, like Sherlock.
Oh yeah, it's like they're like, yeah, we'll get to it. We get to it.
Get to it. I'll just release like 3-hour episodes. It's like, why not 12 half-hour episodes? They're British. It's whatever.
I don't mind it being like, well, actually, no, I kind of do. Because there are times where I'm like, I'm going to watch some TV. And I'm like, well, it's 11:30. This Black Mirror episode is 45 minutes.
Yeah, so are you on the British binge?
I was for a bit now. I guess still. I don't know.
Do you like comedy?
I do.
All right. So this is more Irish, though. But Father Ted.
Oh, you used to talk about this all the time.
Father Ted's great. And it's like hilarious because it's like, if you try to get someone hooked on it, you tell them, okay, well, what's it about? It's about 3 priests on like a rocky island off the coast of Ireland. That sounds like the shittiest. But it's just hilarious. The first episode's like a little weak, but it like gets going. It's like good.
Huh.
Because, they're Irish, so they sound funny naturally. Their accents. Come on.
You can barely understand them, so it's just listen to their gibberish. No,
yeah, it's good.
I should... Honestly, just because you've been talking about it for so long, I should just watch this show.
It's like, I want to say it's 3 seasons, about 10 episodes each, so it's kind of like the longest thing.
Okay.
There's no chance of a sequel ever because the main actor, like, they finished filming, and he, like, died the next day.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So another character's like, yeah, I can't watch the last episode because we had so much fun and he died.
Oh, my God. That's heartbreaking.
So people are like, this was what he was meant to do, and then he was lifted up to heaven afterwards.
Oh, my God.
It's pretty sad, but
that's savage as fuck.
Yeah, well, it's not like the metal dudes. It's more like they probably from all the smoking and drinking they do.
True.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
You did smoke and drink a lot. That's how I want.
When was it on TV?
It's definitely got that like 90s kind of like. It's not defined by any era because it's like. An island off the coast of Ireland setting, so you can't really tell. But I think it's like 90s, maybe late 80s.
Okay.
By the camera work, you could probably, I don't know. If you know how like you can look at a video from one like time, like the 90s, and it's like sort of grainy, and it's like that's a 90s one.
Yeah.
You could tell early 2000s.
Yep.
Then you could tell like right now where everything's crystal clear HD. Like, oh, it's not that. So I want to say 90s, maybe 80s. Definitely not 70s, I want to say. I think 90s for sure.
How does one watch it?
I think it's even on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's easy. It's just a TV show.
Might have to do that. Because that's how I watched Karate High for the first time. It's on YouTube.
Oh, man.
The classic. I found it on DVD. I have it down there somewhere. So I was like, because it started to disappear from the internet.
Did it? Oh, that sucks.
And I was like, I'm going to make sure I have this for future generations because everyone needs to know about this goddamn show.
Even people that try to replicate it, like the new Pop Team Epic like anime that's out right now.
I don't know what that is.
It's like, like those, it's like one of those comics where it's like, like the little girls that like.
Oh, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Pull up the double eagles.
I know exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like those two people.
Yes.
It's based off that.
Oh.
That's kind of crazy. Pop Team Epic, yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
There's some YouTube shorts of it too, not made by the same people.
Okay.
And they're only like 10-minute episodes, but that's actually a full 20 minutes, but it's a 10-minute episode. The first half's voiced by like female actors, and the second half's voiced by male actors.
Playing female characters?
Yes.
Hilarious.
So I was like, yeah. So I just watch whatever one pops up first. There's only 4 episodes.
It's so popular. I see it everywhere.
Everyone's like, oh, it's saving anime again. It's like, oh, you liked Cromartie High. Why don't you like this? I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. Not the most exciting thing, but it's good.
I'll have to watch it
Especially if it's only 10 minutes. I get 10 minutes all the time.
All the time. It's so funny when you're like, oh, I don't have enough time to do this thing, and then you do something for 10 minutes for 3 hours. You're like, wow, apparently I had a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like me with Pale Waves, not being able to get anything done because I just watch a bunch of this stuff. I enjoyed a lot, John.
And you got so the official songs that are easy to find. That's 12 minutes worth. Say 3-minute songs times 4.
They have a half hour's worth of music total.
Yeah, maybe if you listen to
a full live thing, it's a half hour.
Half hour. Come on.
They don't have a lot.
We gotta be real Mew fans.
So good.
You don't listen to Pale Waves. You listen to Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel over and over and over.
I used to do that.
It's a good album.
It's a pretty good album, yeah. I used to do that all the time. And then a couple of the other big MU ones. What was the other big one that was on there?
I just listened to the Strokes album.
Oh yeah.
Is This It? That's my favorite album.
Really?
Yeah, I like it, that one.
That's pretty good.
Oh, people ask me like at work, like, what music you listen to? I always freeze up because, and when people ask me a question, I don't remember anything anymore. Like, unless I prepare for it, so I'm just like, Red Hot Chili Peppers. If I ever say Red Hot Chili Peppers, it means I'm not thinking right now.
I'm saying the first band that came to my head.
Pretty much.
That's hilarious. But like, yeah, because people at your work think you listen to your weird Chinese music. So.
Yeah, because I accidentally left it on one
you left it on.
I was like, oh shit. I was like, it's like Beat Mania. It's like, all right, I need to listen to something more up tempo. And then it's like, a lot of the Beat Mania tracks have like Japanese voices on them. So
right,
oh jeez.
The Tuhu music does it ever have vocals?
It can.
It can.
Depends
Okay.
if it's fan made. The official stuff doesn't.
Okay.
But that definitely wasn't that.
Okay. That was always fast and upbeat and fun.
Yeah. Well, it's more of the stuff that they use. Like it was like Mermaid Girl by Ryu Star. His cover of it, and that was definitely fast because that's like if you listen to some of the Billy Harrington stuff, that's one of those songs they use. We'll get to that. Oh, you went out track on music. Now
we sure
back
did.
To it.
We sure did.
We always gotta fit manga in there.
The manga's in the end. So I saw a Coach a couple right around when we after we did it.
See a movie? Oh,
yeah, I went to the Disaster Artist.
How about that?
And so right around there, and then he asked me about the show, and I was like, "Oh, it's good." He goes, "Yeah, I saw you and John did one." I didn't listen to it because I have no idea what you were talking about ever.
Sorry, that's why I want to start with music. And I was like, when we did the whole manga thing, it's like, oh fuck, like your brother's gonna listen to this. It's like I don't know what they're talking about.
Like, yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I would listen, but I have no idea what either of you have ever talked about ever since I've known you two."
Whatever.
Fair. I mean,
fair.
Yeah.
I wanted to give a good 20 minutes of people knowing, then they can tune out.
Yeah, exactly. There's the garbage, but it's gonna spew out from here and forth.
But
Oh no, man! It's just gotta happen.
It's
gotta happen. I got emo bands following me on Twitter now. It's great.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You have a lot of Twitter followers. I was impressed.
I don't know who they are mostly.
Yeah, I want to say you have like.
I'm like 260.
2,000. Yeah, I was like 3,000. I was like, what the fuck?
No, it's not that many.
You do post a lot of shit though. I was surprised.
A lot of garbage. I'm surprised you even looked at my Twitter.
Well, I was actually trying to look up your WoW Armory page.
Oh,
I
couldn't
find it. But your Twitter popped up.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll check it out. you do actually post a lot, so I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I'll follow you if I ever get a Twitter.
Okay, I didn't think you had one.
I don't have one.
When you said it's like, oh yeah, I saw you like Pale Waves on Twitter. I was like, I didn't know that you would do that.
I was looking up your WoW Armory.
Yeah, it's yeah. Wow, the Armory is so different now. I'm not a huge fan.
It's not the Armory anymore. I think Armory went away, but people complain, so they're like, well, just BattleNet. So it's like, if you ever post it on the forums, it's like the character kind of exists.
Yeah, you can see like your armor and like your progression, and that's about it. And like your spec, I think, but you can't see the professions. You can see achievement points too if you wanted to, but like
definitely not.
It's
good.
so weird.
And there's definitely a lot of things missing. Like I couldn't find you, and it's like if it was the old one, I could definitely find you.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, because I had looked up. Do you know Asmongold?
Yeah.
So he has like he literally almost has every achievement.
Yeah,
it's
never watched
crazy.
him, but I've seen plenty of videos where he reacts to other people reacting to him, claiming he has autism.
That's the best one. Oh my god!
Staring down blank faced at it.
Yeah, I just saw the video too. Or was it like it was like how to know if someone has autism, and every time they would say a thing, they would cut to a clip of him like freaking out on stream.
Yeah. I was like, but I mean, anyone could look like they have autism. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's no, God no. Good Lord knows if I stream myself as much as he does, then yeah, people would think the same.
Oh my goodness. I've been watching too many YouTube things. Like I know what the Roblox oof now is.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, I can't do it.
I got that my brother that as a T-shirt.
Oh,
Roblox oof. Mike used to play Roblox all the time.
Did he?
He was like super into it. Mike,
wow.
Mike was super into it, and like it was really funny too, because like. He was like, yeah, I'm definitely playing with a bunch of elementary school kids. But like,
it's so weird because it's like Gmod, but not. And it's even more crappy.
So he would just dominate. So he went like, I remember one time he went into like a Wild West role playing thing.
Oh sure. Because he did the role play thing forever.
So he was doing that, and everyone wanted to be like a something. They all wanted to do something. So he was like,
I think you've done this on a podcast.
We might have.
It was a classroom scenario. Everyone wanted to be the student.
And he wanted to be the teacher. Yeah. So he'd do shit like that, where he would like lead these small children to being like fucking
deviants.
Aliens. It's so funny. And then he would be the best at Galleons ever. I don't think anyone did ever beat him at Galleons.
Galleons.
It was their boat game.
Oh, the boat game. I've seen this.
And he's so good at it. He would win single-handedly sometimes. I mean, sure, it's a bunch of fucking like 8-year-olds playing this game, but he would dismantle people with one boat.
He's king of the seas in
King of the
Roblox.
seas.
And also the VR chat Knuckles one.
I love this Ugandan Knuckles meme. Big fan.
I'll show you the way. Of course, you know, the thing about VR chat and YouTube clips is it's now the very YouTube celebrities things where you can only find clips if it's like a certain group of people play with their friends.
Oh,
and
right,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
It lost its charm.
It sure has. Did you know that you could get the Ugandan Knuckles Snapchat filter?
Oh, I tried to. I actually have a picture of it. I tried to do the thing, but I don't know how Snapchat works.
I barely do either, and it's still kind of weird, but holy shit, what can Snapchat not do? Imagine what else you can inject into this fucking
Any
this
3D
platform.
model you want. I'm surprised I haven't seen more ridiculous stuff.
Same. I'm like, why isn't this like being like Snapchat does all this weird? They have a thing where you can give each other money.
Really? Like
Yeah.
Venmo? Or?
Yeah, you can Venmo through Snapchat. Like they have all these weird features that they never like talk about. They're like, just take pictures of your dick and send it to people, so it disappears in a minute. Like,
Yeah, Venmo is weird because I actually saw a commercial for not Venmo. It was like I was watching the NFL playoffs a little bit. They keep up with like the real world, and it
Keep
was
that normie
like
talk going.
I forget its name, but it was basically like Venmo, but like backed by like the big company.
oh
Like-
really?
Like a MasterCard or like a Bank of America kind of Venmo.
Oh weird.
I was like, why would you ever do that? I don't know.
I know there's people who are like, oh, I don't use PayPal because I don't know, but PayPal because they
PayPal's a little
donated.
bit different.
The guy who owns it donated to something that people don't like. I don't know.
Oh, PayPal
But
used to be
Venmo's owned by
Elon Musk.
PayPal.
Oh,
So it's weird that everyone's like it's a weird thing where it's like millennials like no, PayPal's gross, and then they use Venmo. So
Yeah.
but I don't know. I also don't know why you would make another one because it's like everyone just
that kind of
associates Venmo.
sounds like, oh, I don't use Facebook. I use Instagram. Well, they're owned by the same.
Exactly.
You really can't escape it.
No, you surely cannot. Everyone's owned by the same thing. We're all gonna be owned by Amazon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
That's
good.
why. But I heard some exchange because Bitcoin news is in the news because
It's hot.
Well, it was 10K last time I was on a podcast and it dropped down back to 10K after going up to like 19K.
It's fucking crazy.
So it's like poetry. I'm back. But yeah, there's like some exchange was like, I want to say some country or someone said, okay, we're gonna do cryptocurrency, but not Bitcoin. I feel like a country's gonna be like, okay, this is the official sanctioned cryptocurrency. Now here's the rest, and the thing's gonna crash. It's like I don't know. It's so weird because it's supposed to be like here I'm using this money to buy weed, so you can't track it. But instead, people are treating it like it's gold.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. And like I honestly don't know how it works at all.
And
Like,
well,
it's
blockchains and all that.
it's so confusing.
It's like you solve math problems and you get little imaginary coins, and then you sell imaginary coins. I don't know how it works either.
How do you mine them? Why are graphics
Well,
cards such in hot demand?
I feel like the blockchain is like you solve some equation thingamajig. You do some kind of thing you need a computer to, and that's mining. So you basically kind of lend your computer strength, and in return you get coins from the blockchain. I don't. Honestly, if I went on the Bitcoin subreddit, they like rip me apart. So you don't know shit. But basically, you use your computer to mine imaginary money, and then the imaginary money gets manipulated by old school bands, stock market tactics.
So confused. I mine imaginary money in World of Warcraft every day. I don't understand how that's not worth it. It's worth more than Greece's, but like I don't understand how this works. It makes no sense to me.
Well, WoW money's like you can actually sell for like no, actually you can't sell for real money anymore.
You can sell it for Blizzard real money.
Yeah, you can.
So that make giving it a real monetary
for
value.
Blizzard shekels.
Yeah.
The WoW coins.
But now it's a real currency technically, so it's worth more than the Venezuelan ruble or whatever it's called. And that's how once that came out is because once you could sell the WoW time card coin thing in game, then it became like a currency, making it have a real world value.
Yeah,
and then we were like, oh, it's worth more than all of Venezuela.
Yeah. You can always spend it on Overwatch.
It's true.
Crates,
you could buy some Overwatch loot crates.
But it's worth more than Venezuela.
It's so weird. It's so weird that WoW has like still stayed like it's still a thing, and it's constantly popping in the news for weird things like that.
Well, wow, now we're in the stage 2.
Stage 2, phase 2
Battle for Azeroth.
looks dope.
Dinosaurs. Everywhere.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
First you got Illidan bring back. Now you just say dinosaurs and skeletons.
Illidan's in
and fat
space.
people.
He's out in space.
Yeah, he's in space. He's being a jail person in space.
Have you beaten the last raid?
No, I'm a filthy casual.
You can fucking LFR it, so I did.
Yeah,
I'm a filthy casual.
No, I basically finished the Suramar campaign on my Moonguard elf, and then I transferred over to your server because I gotta make a 110 horde character. I was like, well, I always wanted an undead rogue, so now I'm still leveling it up.
What are your thoughts on Rogue so far?
I liked it. Well, I more wanted to do it like compare like leveling before and after.
Yeah.
So with Rogue, I could just one-shot teleport to everyone and move through zones like pew, 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 pew. Because rogues do so much burst damage.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Yeah, you're on subtlety.
Yeah. So
So yeah, you're doing ambushes coming out of the fucking gate with fucking
you
nuking
teleport
everyone.
to them
Yeah.
and just nuke them.
Yeah.
And at some points, I was like, is it fast? I was trying to calculate. Well, I can kill like 10 people in a minute. Is the quest worth handing in, or should I just stand here where there's a cluster of people that can just keep killing over and over?
God, what an insane concept.
I was just like,
Is the quest even worth turning in?
you can't do that anymore.
No. Have you been enjoying the new thing? Everything's on fire. Right? Apparently, it's real bad.
It's fine. So I have leveled like there's an abandoned shaman on like the server we're on right now, and it was at 23. And I haven't touched them in years. I was like, I'll level them up through like Northern Barrens. I was like, yeah, it's not nowhere near as hard as it was in like BC.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, I'm wearing full heirlooms and like, so it takes like 5 hits to kill something instead of 2. I was like, all right, that's easy enough.
That's not bad. Things actually come and hit you now as opposed to dying.
It's like if you pull 4 things, you might die. I actually cheating because I'm a shaman. I can just heal myself, and I blow all my stuff on the guys. And it's like, yeah, that's tougher. But
That's
it's like
cool.
you can do quests, and it's like you don't outscale, so it's like, all right.
Finish a zone when you want to.
The dungeons aren't worth doing. Actually,
Apparently they fixed that or something.
Yeah, and honestly, dungeons aren't that slow too, because it's like, all right, you see some boss mechanics. It takes you can't pull too much, and it's just like, all right.
That is fun. I always like actually seeing stuff. That's why I really like these mythic keystones, the fucking mythic pluses. I'm like, oh wow, I'm seeing mechanics of fights I didn't know existed.
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty.
Did you know
better.
the Valkyrie thing in Halls of Hour fades when you turn into the big angel?
Oh,
that fades if the fight goes on too long. I didn't know this.
I know. I knew. I
thought the fight just ended. I thought that was the end of the fight.
No, I knew that. Well,
there's a whole phase after that.
No, I think I did because when I played that dungeon when it first came out, I think we must have just sucked because we definitely went on after that.
Because I've never had it in there, and I was like, oh, okay, this keeps going.
I don't remember it going on for too long after that. It was like that was like the end of it. But I know what you're saying.
It's cool. A lot of these dungeons are wicked cool now. Now they do them keystones, they're fun.
Oh man, you see all the new models up on MMO Champion?
Yeah, for the new races.
Yeah, and there's potentially the fox people race because no one likes goblins, basically baby humans, and gnomes, actual baby humans.
Yeah.
So no, fox short people are basically goblins reskins as foxes.
Is it supposed to be playable, or are they just gonna fuck around the areas, the zones?
But they have so many different textures and models, and they basically are the goblin skeleton.
Okay.
On NPC, so it's like they could be.
That's awesome.
So you just get invaded by furries.
I mean, I would never have thought the Nightborn would have been a thing, but now they're playable. So they're the Night Elf skeleton, right?
Yeah, just a little bit skinnier.
Yeah, okay. Because they look like they move like Night Elves, but I haven't.
Now there's actually thin humans. It's basically really skinny humans.
Wait,
No, there's and it's like an NPC in Kultiris.
Really?
Not because there's fat humans.
Really?
And there's skinny humans. So it's it's weird.
That apparently we get to go to all of those zones. Even if the Horde is going to start in Zandalari and the Alliance are going to start,
and then you evade each other.
Yeah, and you get to go and quest in both
that
zones.
Makes sense.
Because I think it's only one island apiece. That would be too small.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with Undercity since it gets sacked.
Yeah. I would be. They always fucking hit that city. That city gets so much attention. What the hell?
They probably won't get it back this time. I'm just assuming.
Really?
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Actually makes sense. Because if Sylvanas is leading the Horde, what does she have to do with Undercity?
And if they're going to burn down Darnassus, you kind of have to...
True. They do have to make that even. Yeah.
Unless they're going to be living in
Yeah, where are the Night Elves starting now? If that whole thing's going to be burned, that whole tree is going down.
Well, it'll be the same thing where you won't be affected until you get up there.
Oh, I guess it's true. That makes sense.
Because,
yeah, that would make more sense.
You ever seen the chart of what you have to do if you're a Worgen Death Knight, all the time traveling you have to do?
Oh no, that's hilarious.
Because it's like you're not technically a Worgen until afterwards, and then you go back in time to become a Death Knight. And then you go to Outland, so you go even further back in time. Then you go to Northrend, it's like, okay. Then you go Cataclysm, so you're technically going back in time again from like when you were created. Because then they come in at...
They came in at Cataclysm.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So they would be traveling through time until they hit 80.
It's like all fucked up. There's a chart of it. It's
That's
like,
hilarious.
It's like, what the fuck? And it's even worse now, so it's like...
Do you... When you start as a Death Knight warrior, you go to the regular Death Knight starting zone, right?
Yeah.
But you have the transformation, or do you have to go back and do something to unlock the transformation of
I
Worgen?
think the transformation's already there. I've never made a Worgen Death Knight.
That's hilarious. That's amazing.
Of course, but if you make a Worgen, you can escape the zone. It's like you die in a certain spot, and then you can swim like 5 minutes to the shore of Silver Pine.
Oh, really?
And then you hit the unstuck button, and you end up in like a... Yeah, you can escape the Worgen zone.
I did not know that.
You cannot escape the Goblin zone. So that's why no one makes Goblins, because it takes 2 hours.
God, I hate that zone so much. I hate everything to do with goblins, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I don't like them.
They're so annoying, gross, and they have the worst stealth animation ever. Have you ever seen it?
No, I've never seen a Goblin rogue.
They
being
fucking
actually
have
played.
tiptoeing.
Oh Jesus!
Like there's like a kid walking, trying to hide from their parents. It's so gross. I hate them.
I would never play it. I'm a big stealth animation. You spend half your time in stealth, so.
Oh yeah, you have to really like it.
Yeah.
They changed the Blood Elf one, and I'm not 100%
You're like
pleased with it.
leaning half. You're just basically leaning straight forward if you're a blood elf.
They've always had it that way, and then like the one really open hand, but now they have the one that's always in a fist because it's designed for like the blade.
Oh, because yeah.
So your right hand's
actually
always like
picking up weapons again.
Yeah, it looks cool, but like when you have your weapons out, but when you don't, it looks super silly.
Although some of the war glaives for like demon hunters, they're like kind of weird. Like one of the data mined ones was like it has like an anchor on it because it's like, oh, it's the Cultiris war glaive.
It's so weird.
It's just like why would humans make war glaives?
That's a good point. Why would that ever happen?
Why would anyone make a war glaive?
Why are there still demon hunters fighting for anyone right now?
Oh, they're kind of like, whoa.
They have no objective anymore. They did their job.
Yeah, well, technically, there's still demons laying around. They just,
I guess, yeah.
It's kind of like the Scourge. They're left over.
I guess it's true.
And it's like, wow, now that I'm done with my job, I guess I can go back to helping my peeps.
So interesting. I haven't leveled a demon hunter yet. I have one like built, like ready to go. I hit start and I start the zone. I just haven't done it
Yeah,
yet.
I did when the spin just started, but I'm just like, it's not worth it. I just don't want to do it anymore. It's like, whatever.
They seem cool. I know you're saying they were like super broken when they first came out.
Yeah, they're not as broken as Death Knights.
Nothing will ever be as broken. It's the first release of Death Knight.
Everything with any way I want it.
That was the best. There was a time where the guy in my guild was like, "So yeah, we just hit like 2,400 in like an hour and a half because we're just going 2 Death Knights. This is absurd." And they would just run into an arena, throw down 2 Death and Decays with the Death and Decay glyph, and they were feared. And then they were fearing into each other's Death and Decays, and there's like just slaughtering them.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's like we haven't even tried. We're hitting like 3 buttons each. Like, this is absurd.
Why not? That's all good. Everyone can have one.
Balanced.
Balanced.
I miss glyphs, to be completely honest.
Yeah, all the professions are just so worthless now.
So worthless.
Why do anything?
Why do anything but alchemy?
Yeah.
The only one is anyone's going to still use is alchemy because people
Alchemy.
still need fucking flask for raids. That's it. I don't understand
Maybe
what you're supposed
herbalism.
Yeah,
Technically, someone has to be a herb.
Someone has to get the herbs. Yeah, someone has to do that job.
Chinese bot or you? You gotta take your choice.
And like, I don't know. Well, yeah, because honestly, professions are just to get mounts now.
Yeah.
Like blacksmithing has like a mount.
Yeah, it's funny because in Draenor you didn't have anyone be herbalist because you had your garrison.
Oh right, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, why?
I really wish they would fix that shit.
Well, they're just getting rid of like garrisons and order halls. They'll probably have something to use your phone still on, but
I do like the fucking order hall app. I use it all the time. Big fan.
Order halls aren't bad.
I like
Not
the
as
order hall
bad.
actually a lot.
Garrison's fine, not good.
Do you like the rogue one?
I like the quests that come with it.
They're
Like
so
that
cool.
kind. I like the there's the vendor like you buy like the mask from the genie.
Yeah,
I like the pickpocket thing. I think it's like cool.
I like rogues. They always get cool stuff.
Yeah, like I was like, when I made my mage, I was like, Order Hall is kind of shit. The Rogue One's like, yeah, this is awesome.
And like I like how for the rogue one, it's like, yeah, we don't work for any faction when you're down here. We all work for just the greater cause of living. So when demons are showing up, we have to go stop them.
Shadow
like
Council. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's like we're the secret organization that keeps this shit together.
I still don't know who Ravenholt is, but I know he's always been important.
Yeah, he's always been. Always. Eventually you can unlock to like hire them, like they're assassins, as like the people who send on missions and stuff. So I have a couple Ravenhold assassins I can send out. That's so cool. Did you do the assassination heirloom weapon?
Oh, yep, I did.
That's the best one. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You have to break into Stormwind and assassinate a guy.
Although I am a bit the lore implications that technically everyone in Darkshire is dead.
Yeah.
Killed by cultists. I was like, oh, that's a little sad. But I'm Horde now, so
yeah. Who cares? Yeah, it's awesome. I love that. You'd like find Garona, and then she was like, "Yeah, there's some fucked up shit going in there." You just sneak through. I actually went through a sneaking mission.
Yeah, and then I pickpocketed everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do that. Basically, every week when I have to get the coins of air, I just go to Saramore City and I just go in a big loop and just pickpocket everyone.
Yeah, it's like boop, 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 boop.
It's the best.
Like I do.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I loved it. The subtlety one was bad. You just like show up and kill some big demon for its teeth, and you're like, I don't.
Yeah, like Although I did like going. It's like if you get the weapon and then you go to Azuna, it's like the demon hunter's like, you're just using demon fangs as a weapon. Nice.
If you go with the Kingslayers into the room that all the mages stand in Dalaran, Khadgar will be like, please put those away. Those have killed way too many of my friends. And you're like, all right, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's Warcraft 2 stuff right there.
Yeah. And at one point when he said it, there wasn't a text box. He was just talking to me and through my headphones being like, please put those away. And I was like, all right, man, you got it.
I tried Assassination. I was like, I don't like it.
I'm a big fan, but I've been playing Assassination since Wrath, so I'm very comfortable with it.
I haven't done Outlaw at max level, though.
It's bullshit.
It was bullshit at low levels. Roll of Bones was like, I'm sacrificing all my combo points to get shitty rolls. I don't like it.
I hate it so much. It's so cool. Run through and fucking whatever the gun move was called.
Pistol shot.
Yeah, and you can get the proc thing. Yeah, that's so cool.
Between the eyes was awesome.
So cool. And then it's dog shit because of Roll the Bones. I got the fucking Wind Fury skins for my...
Oh, nice.
It's awesome. I got all the secret skins, or the hidden ones, whatever they call them.
Yeah, I'm going to try it out. I just haven't been too lazy to do the Outlaw quest to get the weapons.
It's kind of cool. You fight like a ghost pirate.
Choose the cut and whatever the combat one is called.
The
level 100 talent that replaces Roll of Bones.
Oh.
Slash and dash? I don't know.
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice.
Yeah.
So I'll try that out. Oh, watch this. Oh, Jesus.
I miss Slice and Dice. I miss that being a part of my normal rotation.
Yeah.
I miss so much. They've changed so much about rogues, and I miss it so much.
They're still pretty cool.
They're so dope. But I have nothing to do. Like, it's like, put Garrote up, and then mutilate a whole bunch, and then make sure...
Next expansion, you can't even gank people on Redwood.
I'm so
because the people will be like, nope, I'm just going to be PvE now.
When you told me that, I was like, no, this can't be. I have to go. I'm going to have to spend the next 6 months.
They better have incentives for PvP, or else no one's going to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the point? Like, okay, I want PvP now. Well, the only other people are gonna do it. So like everyone's it's gonna end up like Dark Souls, where everyone shows up in one area.
That's not fun. I like showing up in Red Ridge, the fucking Lakeshire, and then just murdering people that are gonna turn in quests, and then like the big
then their buddies come.
Yeah,
in.
and then you're like, oh boy, I'm gonna fight them, and then you do or don't, depending on what their HP is. And then you're like, okay, I'm gonna leave, and then you leave.
I never really minded that much. If it was like Thrallmar or Red Ridge and I got ganked, I was like, now if it was like somewhere in Pandaria and someone's like camping like something, I'm like, what? I just leave. But it's like, Pandaria? What?
Yeah.
Go to the designated ganking spots. Thank
Go to the places
you very much.
you earned it. You earned the places that murder us here.
Yeah.
They generate guards now.
Where?
Anywhere. When you gank a place, they generate guards.
Oh, I did not know that.
You can't just immediately, so I would go and I would murder a player, or I'd murder an NPC that someone's about to turn something into, because I like to be mean. A guard would just show up, like, under the bridge, you know the bridge at Lakeshire?
Yeah.
He would show up, like, underneath the bridge and walk out and try to fight me. And, like, he would keep generating every time I would do something in town. It was weird.
Although, when the new allied race is out, I wonder how many Horde players are going to go to that one quest giver in Westfall that, like, is, like, what's that? It's like the gate. He like gates everything because you have to complete like this one quest halfway through at the farm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't continue the quest line at all.
And you
can gank him over and over.
You've saved the day with that one. Yep, I'm gonna do that now. That's way better.
You know
idea.
which one I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'll start doing that.
Like those two people, just like if they're always dead, it's like people just sit there. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, that would suck because I haven't been. Last time I went to West
Yeah, was it there? I don't remember. I think it was there where I got the fucking. Have you done the puzzle mounts yet?
The one like the horse, dark horse one.
The horse and then the worm guy.
The only one I've gotten is the fox one from sheer luck.
I can't fucking get that. I've tried so hard. It's so cool. It's a fox. I want to ride a fox.
I was doing the Suramar reputation, so I was like, on my second Wither training, I got the hidden blood death knight appearance the second try. And then like
wait, you got that too? Fuck
and
me.
3 tries later, I got the fox.
No, I don't like any of this.
Within 5 tries, I got both of them.
I keep trying. I never get it. Because especially when I was first trying to get it, it was like the game just came out. So I'm looking up information like, where do you get this? And everyone's like, oh, you just do things in Suramar.
Do Wither training over and over. Yeah.
But apparently the better way of doing it is Wither training. I didn't know this.
Oh yeah.
So it was like I was just doing everything and never getting it. And I was like, I don't understand. Because I never had enough fucking mana to actually have a good amount of withers for the training, because you have to like pay however much per thing.
But if you're grinding, like you're just going through all the quests, it's so easy to get it.
Yeah, that was a cool zone. Way too long, but really cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
Did you do Nighthold and all that stuff? Like LFR that? Just see if that's all done?
No, because the wait time was a little bit too long. So I was like, because it's like old content.
Yeah, it's a little older.
Like,
It's pretty cool. You go and stop like the different people because they're like, I'm a big dick and I froze everyone.
Yeah, chronomancy.
When that first happened, like it's a thing that people can do. Just
well, you know,
that's
dragons can do it.
But like, the dragons are like significantly stronger than most people.
Yeah.
I haven't done any of the Chromie stuff. Have you?
No.
I started it and it was so hard. I was like, I guess I can't do this right now.
It feels like I would have to watch a guide about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah.
It seems like a cool thing because Chromie's cool. She's fucking Heroes of the Storm, and she's so good. She's like a glass cannon.
I'm tempted to play Heroes of the Storm, but I don't like. I feel like I would have to buy a character I like, and I was like,
yeah.
Never.
They're adding Maeve or whatever.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Talking about.
That was cool. I bought Lucio. That's like the only character I bought. And I'm like, I like Lucio, and he's fun to play in that game too. So all works out.
Yeah. I like. Okay.
I haven't played that game forever though. When that came for like maybe a year ago, like me and my college friends played a fuckload of that game over and over again. Yeah. It was so fun.
Seems fun.
It's cool.
Gotta get on the Dragon Ball Fighters train now.
Yeah.
Still no, though.
No, I'm gonna keep playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
You should come with me.
I don't want to buy a PS4 and the game.
Just do it.
No, I'm good.
Bite the bullet. Kill some monsters.
I technically still have to level very slowly through WoW. I'll play like an hour a day. I'm very casual about it.
I want to level my warrior. I made him, started him, and then they're like, questing zones are going to change. I'm like, all right, I'll wait.
I always love leveling up a warrior, but then when I hit like endgame, I'm like, I don't like this anymore.
I've never had an endgame warrior. I don't know anything. I have like 3 mid-level warriors right now. Like,
it just seems a little bit boring.
I think
maybe it's because like you actually have to try.
Oh, okay. It sounds so fun. I like arms. Arms are so fun to play with. It's a good fucking spec. I don't know if it's actually good, but it's fun.
Arms. That's not Fury. Yeah,
it's a two-handed one.
Fury is the good one. I think Arms has been shit until they're like reworking the Mastery next expansion.
Okay. What's the Mastery for Arms?
I think it's something to do with Colossal Smash and it's centered around that.
Oh, it seems bad.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. I just know people don't like Arms.
And Fury gives you Titan's Grip, and who would not want Titan's Grip?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the coolest ability in the entire game.
Yeah, two-handers. Yeah, woo. If you don't like two-handers, it sucks. But who doesn't?
Everyone likes two-handers. That's the whole reason I play Arms. I want two-handers. I get 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a Warlock out. I remember I've leveled up a Warlock to 50 before, and I was like, it's kind of boring.
Back when we all started, you were playing Warlock. I remember that.
Yeah, well, I liked it better back then because you had so many buttons.
Yeah, a lot of buttons. A lot of weird mechanics like the Soul Stones and what you could do with them.
Soul Stones were cool.
Had to go on demon hunting quests where you had to go and unlock demons.
I just liked using Chaos Bolt, or not Chaos Bolt, but like whatever the normal one was.
Shadow Bolt.
Shadow Bolt.
Yeah,
that was my favorite spell. Shadow Bolt. Shadow Bolt.
Shadow Bolt.
Probably would have been a good Frost Mage.
You probably
Frost Bolt.
You'd be an amazing. Have you ever seen like fucking level 60 Frost Mage like videos? Yeah, it's literally that.
Just Frost Bolt. Maybe that'll be my Vanilla WoW thing.
There's a video from Vanilla WoW where it's 38 Frost Mages, a healer, and a tank, and they kill Rag. It's insane. They just like the one of the
best damage for it.
They take the camera and they like pull it down so you can see the top of Ragnaros, and it's just tons and tons of giant icicles hitting him over and over again.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's just like, holy cow, he's dying so fast. You watch his health bar just like diminish.
That's the best way to do it. I actually want to just play Vanilla WoW.
I'm looking forward to that.
Because that's the thing about questing. I like killing like the pirates and centaurs. This whole like demons thing. It's like, I want to go back to what I used to do.
Killing the basic stuff.
Yeah.
I killed a Nixia for the first time the other day.
Oh.
And I was like, man, this must have been fucking awesome when like this is relevant. This is so cool.
Yeah, it's just something like more appealing about the simpler stuff.
Yeah.
Than, like save the world.
Like the loading screen for Nixia's lair is so cool. It's a Nixia on the right, and then there's like a cliff, and you can see like silhouettes of adventurers. You're like, that's some dope shit right there.
Oh yeah.
And I fucking one-shotted her, and then she goes and flies around. And you're like, all right, whenever you want to come down, babe, go ahead.
I'm also kind of sick of good quest design, like just killing 10 guys. I kind of like the 10 guys. Give me my brainless autism.
It used to be 20. It wasn't there for 10.
Oh, 20.
Cataclysm is when they brought in the 10. They're like, oh, look, reasonable numbers. Everything was 20.
Also, it might be locations because I've noticed in like the like new game, it's like, oh, you're already in this area. Go over there, slightly out to the right, and kill like demons. But like if you're in like Ratchet, it's like, no, there's an island all the way over there. Swim out there. Try not to pull too many guys. Go into a building where you have to take on too many guys.
Yeah. Oh,
kill
God.
them all. Then if you accidentally miss a quest, you gotta go all the way back, then all the way back again.
And there was no way to know if you had all of the quests because they didn't show up on your minimap.
Mm-hmm.
So you just had to show up to a town, collect everything, and just hope to fucking Christ that was enough. Did you know there's not enough quests in the vanilla version of the game to get you to 60?
That's why people just want the Winter Spring or
Silithus.
Yeah, Silithus.
And you just grind forever. It's crazy.
That's the best.
What a great game.
I mean, that's MMO is what they're supposed to be.
Oh, God. That's true. Yeah. Well, that's how the Koreans like it.
That's how the Koreans like it.
I used to play a ton of those, and I actually really like... Yeah. That's coming to phones.
That's not the same. It's like you try to level up. I want to be one of those guys flying around on a surfboard.
Yeah.
Man, my parents there's like one computer in the house. Everyone like walks by. They must have thought I was like a fag or something. Because holy shit, that game is like so like
that's
not girly, but
it's very cute.
Effeminate.
It's very cute looking.
Very effeminate looking.
It was fun.
Still fun though.
I enjoyed my time with it.
I miss Gunbound too.
Gunbound. Remember Guns? The Duel?
Oh, Guns the Duel. Oh,
what a game!
I suck so bad at it.
I did too. Mike was actually pretty good at it.
Yeah, but if you know K style or something style, there's different styles and shit.
Oh, it's so good.
Sword style, butterfly. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, what a game! What a game! Watch people just run up walls and do backflips and shoot me, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Oh God, they need to bring that. Oh, they have a second one, but it's like
that's different.
It's different. It's class based.
Everyone complains. Like, it's not the same. Bring back the old one. It's like, why not?
Did they shut the servers down for the old one? Probably, right? That seems...
And people won't complain about not having the old one.
It's true. That's a good point. Oh, what a game.
Did Gunbound go away? I feel like you just can't play Gunbound anymore.
Probably.
That's unfortunate.
I haven't seen anyone attempt it in forever. Like, there's no stream randomly of like, hey, we're playing Gunbound. A couple assholes playing Gunbound.
We're just a couple dicks playing Gunbound. Video games. Oh, you watched the GDQ?
I watched a little bit of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Last year, when that came around last year, I had surgery, so I was out for a week, and I watched all of it. It was awesome.
Yeah, I feel like it's just hard. It's like I don't feel like there's like many good. I like the smaller games that show up at like 2:00 at night.
Those are the best.
And it's like, wow, I have to go on YouTube and watch them now. It's like,
There's a couple on there. I watched Super N64 one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, this game can be beaten, apparently. That was weird. What else did I watch?
So I just really gotta go through the YouTube channel. But the thing, you lose like the waiting time where you have the chat, and also the chat was like pay only this year, so everyone had to go to the Trihex's chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's like sub only mode because too many people are being total dicks to the transsexual people.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Of course, people made like GDQ poverty chat, and it was just like total.
I can imagine
it was
total
like
dumpster file.
Anarchy. Just
Jesus!
Tons of what faces.
Where was that put? Like, where'd you go for that?
Oh, someone just made a channel called GDQ Poverty Chat.
You got channels now.
You just host it.
Yeah.
And then eventually Trihex hosted it, and everyone just went there because it's like you can't ban it, and it was basically just like the old GDQ chat because it was actually moderated.
Okay, that's good. Because what can happen in a GDQ chat?
Well, it got banned in like 2 hours.
Can get out of hand real fast.
Yeah, it does. It definitely did. But it's like you can't just go sub only mode. It's like, come on.
It's a little bit. It's a little too sterile.
Way too sterile. Everyone was crying like release, and everyone's still in there. It's like, I paid $5. I'm better than everyone who doesn't want to pay $5. I was like, you post in a chat. Like what? What's the point of paying $5 for that? Why are you bragging about that?
I'm not usually.
I mean, it's only $5, but it's like I'm not going to give them $5.
If we're gonna be honest, I probably 99% of the time turn the chat off when I watch a stream.
Really?
I don't really need it most of the time. There's a few places I'll keep it on, but like
if it's happening live, I'll do it. But if like it's like a YouTube video, I will never read the chat if it's in it.
oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
no point. But if it's live, it's like this will.
Actually, that's kind of where I think I read it the most. Is if the a YouTube video does have the chat going, and like because that's really like big Twitch fails, and sometimes I don't know what's happening, and then they'll be like, "Yo, oh my god, this guy's so dumb."
I hate the Twitch fails that aren't video games. Like they're in real life and people are just.
Those are horrible.
It's hard to watch it because it's like some girl like lifting weights in the middle of everyone's like walkway, and then like a buff lady's like, "You can't do this," and the girl's like, "I was here first. You can't tell me what to do." And it's like and the lady's like trying to reasonably say, "This is a gym, not a place for you to have your cam show."
Oh,
Stop
Jesus.
lifting weights in the middle of it. And then she eventually just walks away because he's not convincing this lady to stop filming herself in the middle. And she's like, you can't just tell me what to do. I was just like, eh.
They ever see like what's his name, Poseidon or whatever?
Oh, Ice Poseidon's so fucking.
He gets in so much trouble and gets like attacked and hit, and it's just like, why are these here? Why?
He doesn't. There was actually, I was on Reddit earlier today, and it's like he had a party or something.
It go poorly, like everything he does.
So it starts out with the frame,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like him talking to a chick at the party. And it's like, I forget what the question was, but it's like, and she was like, "Oh, I'm a little bit socially awkward," and I think he said like, "Oh, why are you a bit nervous?" And she's like, "Well, because there's like 20 people in a circle around you staring at me." And she was, I forget the rest of the conversation. She's like, walked closer. Someone actually took, like, she had her drink. Someone actually poured their drink into her.
Why?
The roof. It was actually roofies.
No, oh Jesus God!
And
why?
she was like, "Well, take this. I'm not drinking this anymore." And then I've heard other people say that the person who like took the drink from her and actually drank it had to go to the hospital later.
Oh Jesus!
And I was just like, "Oh fuck!" And it's like someone tried to roofie another girl on his stream at his party.
That guy he's been banned from Twitch and banned from YouTube and stuff.
He does like porn streams or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he hires a porn star and they does things,
He's a weirdo.
Yeah, it's weird. I was like, what the fuck?
The only one time I laughed at anything that happened was he was doing some IRL stream and then put like his phone on the bike he was on and it just immediately fell off. And he's like, shit. I was like, oh yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, people do, walk around Asia.
There's a lot of like Reckful was doing that. He used to be a professional rogue.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and he's in like Asia for a while. Maybe he's in England now or something. But he's like been traveling a whole bunch. So occasionally, because I still follow him, every once in a while I was like, "Where's he at?" Oh, he's just walking around Japan right now.
Yeah,
and it's the middle of the night.
And that by itself is fine. Like even if you're acting a bit goofy, but you have your like tripod or like selfie stick in front of you. You're just walking around with that. You gotta look like a total. I don't know.
I don't
want to say tool, but just like kind of like. What's that? If I saw like a Japanese guy walking around Schenectady filming himself, I'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd probably just think he was a tourist, I guess, and just be like, he's just documenting. I don't know. That's a good point, though. I would never see that. Like another person from another country
I'm just like, huh? Like I would try to avoid them actively, I would say. Just because like I don't want to be a part of that.
I don't want to interrupt, that's true.
Like I wouldn't be scared of them, but I'd just be like, I don't need this. I don't need to be part of whatever shenanigans they're up to.
Yeah, that's IRL is a weird category that they added. Like, do you remember when they were banning people because they were like, "No, Twitch is about video games."
Oh yeah,
and then like they just gave in. They're like, "You could just film yourself. I don't care."
Yeah, just do whatever. You can have like low cut top and lift your leg up to the side, and just constantly have that your thing. Just like, yep, playing video games. Like whatever. But it's just a type of people because like there's the self body painter people who like they're total professionals.
They got Twitch to back down on the shirtless thing. They're like, I'm doing art over here. Fuck you. And they're like, all right. You can do your art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently there's that one Twitch employee who's just loves the titty streamers. Defend them to the death. There's amazing. Always some like rich Arabic guy or just a Saudi prince. Who always
just
like
donates a whole bunch.
He's just like, I got millions of dollars. Here's 5,000. It's like a penny to me.
Right? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely part of the problem, and I've watched plenty of IRL streams because cute girls doing cute things. I'm gonna fucking sit there like, what do you want from me?
No. Yeah, it's a whole section. It's not like as long as it's not like the top thing on Twitch, I'll be like whatever.
It rarely is. It's usually like the bot near the middle.
I mean, is it any worse than watching someone play League of Legends for like
It's true, it's not.
an hour?
That's a good point.
It's like either way, we're all degenerates.
We're all watching people play video games makes you degenerate. So watching someone just hang out and talk to their chat, that's fine.
This is where we can go to part 3.
Let's make it happen.
Billy Harrington. All right, but this is a hard one to talk about because it's like, how do you describe people taking gay porn, remixing it, just doing sound changing, and then making awesome music videos with like some of the best editing from
Dude,
around
that one
the
you
world.
sent me was insanely well edited.
And the audio mixing was just like on point.
It was crazy.
Like I've rewatched it like 5 times, and it just gets better every time because you realize how much effort was put into it.
Yeah, I didn't realize each one of those was a different video that were spliced together perfectly.
yeah.
Like, it was amazing.
You got a team of like 40 people who worked on this, and it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, so yeah, basically it's just like someone found a bunch of weird, like,
Yeah, well, then, the
poorly
Japanese
acted gay porn.
poorly
Yeah.
acted gay porn, and then the Japanese like, well, we can make like music videos out of this.
Yeah, and they
Just,
took like
funny
video game
videos.
music and were like playing around with it, and now it's like a whole
Now it's a
category.
thing. It's been going on for like over 10 years at this point.
Yeah, I just found out like Billy Harrington's like super old now.
Oh yeah, he looks totally different.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, he did it when he was like way younger. Like he's like 45 now, and he like stopped and he was like those videos were like already like super old when
yeah,
like
and
then,
someone just found it. And
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like you see him like when he went to conventions and it's like high fiving all the Japanese guys.
yeah, the Japanese love him.
Oh man, But he's like just a giant meme over there. So
it's
like,
pretty wonderful.
this second,
And yeah, he's so into it too. He's so happy
he
that
loves it.
I found him on Twitter, and like his first thing, people on Twitter will have like in their bio like I'm this,
Yeah,
or Anarchy is his first one. Like that's he's like he fucking loves it. He's a meme.
That's who he is now.
He's so into it. Yeah, and it's like on his Wikipedia page too.
Although he did still look young when Obama was in president because he did the "Ass We Can" thing.
Yes,
his
yes,
speech.
he did.
Nico Doga. Your time of great strife and deletion. This time of trouble we must remember. Ass we can.
He's so oh god, it's so funny.
Toiled in the sweatshops. Endured the lash of the spanking.
How many times have you watched this video?
That was like 2 times. It's hard because it's just Obama's speech, but like taking it Nico Doga stuff.
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh
it's so
god.
good.
Some of those are so well done too. So those edit, like even the older edits, like now we've reached a fever pitch.
Oh yeah.
Where we are now with those like music video edits are unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And now they're like, but they're also just as amazing. Like they were amazing back then too.
Yeah.
Just the classic. I'm the boss of this gym. I'll show the like that's
Oh yeah.
that's amazing.
And it's actually funny. It's like then you get to know the characters. Like I'm Boss of Jim. That's like Biollante and Van Darkholm. That's not actually Billy Harrington.
Oh really?
Actually, in some versions it is. Unless they spliced it, I'm just confused by it now.
Yeah, I also have to wonder how much of this had to be watched to build the archive that lets you
Oh
make
my
these
God.
songs. Like,
They just like went on and on and on, and it's like it seems like they're finding new stuff all the time.
it does, yeah. Like when you showed me that thing, I was like, I don't recognize half the characters in here because when I was watching this back in the day, it was just Billy Harrington and like
Billy Harrington and
maybe
like,
the one Asian guy there. I don't remember his name.
That's Van Darkholm.
Okay, yeah.
That's
it.
not
Like,
his
yeah.
real name.
Like that's it. Like that's all they really used because it was just really that one video that they played over and over again. And then
Yeah.
there's the other one with the, I don't even know what's happening. They're on a dark room, and then there's like an X thing that you get
Oh,
strapped
that's
to.
Van Darkholm.
That is that.
That's
okay,
Van Darkholm.
That's that old. Okay, yeah.
Like the shower one and all that. That's like Biollante.
Okay.
He's like one of the generic white guys. Kazuya, I don't. Kazuya is the one who was, yeah, like the. I think he's the reason this recent video got taken down.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he only had the black thing over his, wee wee
Oh okay.
instead of a baby face. He's in
That's
a lot of them too.
So funny that he's baby faces.
Also, like right after the Mission Impossible, like 80s kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like he was the one who was like, "Well, what sound does an animal make?" Yeah. He was like that. He was that guy.
Okay. Oh god.
And then there's Chavez Obama, who people recently found out he died.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was like older.
They're wicked. They're like so much older now. Like I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah. He's like I think Billy Harrington's like almost 50.
Yeah. Oof.
He looks old. Like he looks so different now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
He
so
held
funny.
on for a while. Then he kind of.
He's jacked as fucked.
He's still jacked. You can
He's
be jacked in
as
old age.
fuck. No, he's like gigantic now.
Oh, really?
He went like full bodybuilder. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He's a jacked motherfucker.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. I was surprised. I was surprised how easy it was. He's like, oh, he has a Twitter account. I can just hang it, see what this guy's up to.
Well, he collects that Nikki money. He's like, well, what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to body build.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that that's like a thing. That like also that like he loves it too. That's so wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
appreciate. Yeah, that'd be awful if you're like, I hate this. They should never do that. I'm just glad someone had good humor about it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is fun. Especially because it was probably so long ago for him. He was like, oh, well, fuck it. I'll just do this.
Yeah,
it's cool.
It's not like they're making fun of him.
Yeah.
They're just putting him in humor situations.
Yeah, they're remixing
it.
Honestly, that's all it is. It's just a remix, but in like a way direction. You're like, oh,
it's probably even better than what he liked it.
It's like, we'll just use gay porn to remix an entire song. It's like, what? All of the notes are the noises from these things. It's so weird.
Oh,
Who had the idea to do this? Oh my god! And then, there's like 1,000 people who do this thing now too. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Is Mutendo still?
Motendo? Yeah, he's part of this.
I saw he was in the credits for that, but does he still do like his own stuff?
Not as often as he did, but it's usually higher quality when it comes out.
It's awesome. So funny. So funny.
Yeah.
He fucking man.
He's actually on a podcast with some other people if you want to.
Oh, really?
I forget who it was, but it's like, yeah, you can check out like Motendo podcast.
Oh, I should do that.
He streams sometimes. Usually only to like 30 people.
Wow.
He's a pretty normal dude. Sounds like.
I'm surprised. He's such an auteur. Like how is he?
Yeah.
He's just gonna fade out. Oh, it's amazing.
Never. Legends never die. I don't know.
He kept getting an account banned, right? That's what happened.
He got banned once because I think Russians hacked it.
Oh.
So like for a while there was people had to re-upload his stuff. Then he made a new account.
Yeah, there's Motendo 2 for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the second account, but I remember I was subscribed to that for a bit.
Yeah, now everything's back up, but yeah, I think it just got hacked by like some Russian dude once.
Oh, okay.
Until they took it down because the Russian dude was uploading some naughty stuff.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like actual bad stuff, not like
not
like music video stuff. Like
okay.
Actual porn to the website. I think he tried to intentionally bring down Nintendo channel.
Fucking these savages.
Yeah. The Russians.
Leave the man alone.
Yeah.
He's just making art over here.
He's making art.
The top of art. Oh, it's so funny.
Who touched my spaghetti?
I love that meme. I'm just gonna put it up there. What a gem of a meme. God damn.
My spaghetti.
The meme culture right now, as like poison and toxic as it is.
It's not
spicy.
Toxic. What's toxic about it?
It's just gross.
What's gross?
Everyone just meme spouting. Get that shit out of here.
What are you talking about?
People bringing memes into reality.
Oh, I feel like that died off. Maybe because I'm around less young people lately.
I mean, I guess it's fine.
It's funny, like people at my work bring up videos from like 2008 that are like YouTube just started stuff, and it's like, oh, this is hilarious. I'm just like, I'll laugh. I'm like, I'm so far beyond that. Yeah. It's like you guys are just so far behind. I chuckle to keep up appearances, but you're just so.
You have not transcended to.
It's like this isn't the good stuff. You guys,
what do you think they would think of these
all this stuff
these remixes? Can they handle it? Is it too much for their feeble existences?
That's tough to say because it's like I think my manager would like. He's an ex-Marine. They do some pretty gay shit there. I mean, it's the Army, so it's like
it's so funny.
I think he would appreciate it. Maybe.
I've always wondered
away from work. Not like if I showed it to him at work, it was just, you can't do that. You get in some trouble there.
Turn that shit down.
It's like, what? Are you coming on to me? That kind of thing. It's like, so no, I'm not doing that.
Oh Lord.
And also, it's like, so the only other place I would meet him would be at a bar, and I'm not gonna show someone.
I would not be showing that to someone at a bar. That seems like a weird mixed signals thing.
Yeah. I'm not trying to. No.
That's so funny. I always wonder, like, what, like, some of the weird, like, internet things, like, what a normal person would think.
Who knows?
It's like, what if they, like, walked in and, like, nope, yep, this is fine. Just let this continue.
It's like, it's hard to contemplate just not knowing about this stuff.
It is. It's super weird, like, to think
like,
who I would be.
What do you guys do? Well, I guess we would be like, there's M? And just look at Nancy Drew stuff.
Oh yeah.
You find your own niche.
You find your own niche. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. You have to.
You know, someone might think Nancy Drew stuff is weird.
I guess it's true. Yeah. Yeah. I guess because technically this is our niche. I guess our little weird pocket of the internet.
Our little weird pocket of stuff.
It's super weird.
That's not super weird. What are you talking about? That's normal. I mean, You just can't show anyone it.
No, you certainly cannot.
You can't go into like a high school and show them that. Then you become a sexual predator.
Do you remember?
You can't show it at work.
Do you remember when Kevin and I did our esports presentation in high school?
Oh yeah.
So remember when we finished that and you showed us Wombo combo?
Yeah, that's tame.
In front of Dr. Brian, and Mango's in the background going, "My dick hurts."
My dick hurt. Oh yeah.
That was the best moment.
Oh, happy feet. Wombo combo.
That was so funny.
Oh,
because he was like, I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, there's a lot of screaming, and the word dick is being thrown around.
I was just surprised you guys hadn't seen it.
I'd never seen it.
I guess that's what like this would be showing other people. It's like, you guys haven't seen this?
Yeah. That's a good point. I feel so weird, though, because I feel like this has been around forever. Like, these Billy Harrington things have been around for...
At least, I want to say at least since 2011.
They've been around for a long time, yeah.
So almost a decade at this point.
It's crazy. I was like, I almost thought they were going away. And then you're like, no, here's the masterpiece.
Yeah, no, you don't see as many. Well, you do, because so you got the proper Twitch streamers. There's that one guy, Forzen.
They stream it? They stream making it?
Well, no. So there's a guy on Twitch who was like a Hearthstone streamer.
Okay.
And his name was Forzen.
Okay.
And like his Twitch chat interactive gimmick was almost like he would have these sounds playing.
Oh.
And it would be like, I'm the boss of this gem, or like, take it. And like, he'd have the music stream. It would be like the cancer music thing.
Yeah.
And people would just play these music videos in his background.
Oh, okay.
And it's like someone like will start off like a half of a normal song, but then it would be the right version, or turn into Gachimuchi.
Oh, okay.
So,
right. Yeah.
You know, the part of this last video I sent you was like the Cherry Blossoms one?
Yeah.
Like the Hari na Yuto?
Yeah.
That was a big one in his stream.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like they'd have the Japanese strong play, and all of a sudden it would cut straight to that. That's why I say I appreciate the classics. That and the Dragon Force one is an older one.
Dragon Force 1, I think I have seen too, but that was like...
Oh, and also like the finale, the Brain Power.
The Brain Power. I don't
It's
remember.
like,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the last song
yeah.
before the credits.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like tough to get that climax right, because it's just like, I don't know, it's a fast song.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I think they did a pretty good job.
That video blew me away, because like it just kept going. I'm like, oh my god, this is so well done. And like...
The middle sections, because it's just like good video after good video after good
Yeah.
video.
Oh, it's so
Crazy.
good. This is a lot like the Terry Crews remixes they used to do.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good way to like bridge the gap.
Yeah, show them Terry Crews. People appreciate that one.
People like the Terry Crews remixes. It's that, but with
Actually,
gay porn.
In college, I did show some people the Terry Crews one. They're like, haha.
Those are really funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're good.
That was also... Didn't Montendo do those too?
Yeah, that was like his main thing.
That was his main thing for a while, right?
He actually showed up on G4 when it was still a thing on Attack of the Show.
Oh.
And they would say, like, this is what happens when you have YouTube, Movie Maker and are high. And it's like, what?
Hey, man, they had to make jokes.
Yeah.
They had to fill time. They had an hour every day.
That was like the original Super Mario one he did.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Pat Riley showed me that one, or if I showed Pat Riley that one. Who knows? His
cousin always was on the upper tier of internet culture.
Yeah.
He's always keeping up. So maybe his cousin showed him that, and that's how you...
Well, back then, You're the Man Now, Dog was the big thing, so...
Which one's that? I don't remember that at all.
That was like You're the Man, YTMND was like a website where you basically have the GIF, and then you'd have a soundbite, so it was like tiny files. So at the most, it would be like a picture of a rolling boulder chasing Indiana Jones, and it'd say, "Can't stop Barack," or "Can't stop the Rock," or they'd like turn it into Obama's head and says, "You can't stop Barack." And the most famous one was just a picture of Sean Connery's like, "You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog."
Yes, I do know what that is
Or
now.
the running in the 90s where it's like Ronald McDonald riding a car, and it's like lol internet. And it's that picture
I've seen
with
that
the
one,
music loop in the background, Initial D. That was like all of it was, but millions of those.
Oh, okay. Back in the classic internet days.
Yep.
It's so crazy sometimes to think that like the internet was so like scattered, where there was like now it's like
It's condensed into certain points.
It's like you can just go to YouTube and find weird stuff like that, or you can like go to Twitch and that stuff's there. But back in the day, it was like you wanted to watch Homestar Runner, you went to Homestar Runner's website.
Yep.
Like there was no branching out. I guess Newgrounds is kind of a place where a lot of weird stuff happened.
Yep. And now it's funny because like a lot of people on YouTube are like, "Oh, we made our own network on our own website. Watch it there," and people are like, "Nah."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
someone else will upload it.
Yeah. It's so weird to think that like the internet, like what the internet has become. Like, growing up, and it was just like, oh well, these things just don't
There's
exist.
video games on there.
Yeah.
Yay. Or mini clip, just like you play the helicopter game, you're good all day.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, fucking. What were the websites? Is Armor Games?
Armor Games.
No, not
Mini
Addicted
Clip.
Games.
Oh, Addicted Game. There
Addicted-
was Armor Games too. They were their own studio. There was I want to say like Xeno Games or X Studios, the ones that had Stick Arena and like
Yes.
the digging game.
Yes, those are awesome.
They were their own website.
Stick Arena was awesome.
That was pretty good.
It was a great game.
I remember me and Santiago actually played that online once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was just a good game. And then I'm trying to think of other websites. I don't know.
That was a good time, though.
Yeah.
Just exploring, like finding like new game websites. Like,
You
this is
can never
amazing.
go back.
Never. Like I don't think I ever would. It's so weird.
And also, no one makes free Flash games anymore. You just put them on Steam.
Yeah, apparently something happened with Flash that made like that genre of Flash games like just become
It's
irrelevant.
Just old and never updated.
Yeah,
Kind of shit.
it was always shit. Newgrounds back in the day, man.
Yeah.
That was some shit right
Your
there.
hentai and all that stuff. You ever want to see like what are those two bosses in Metroid? Kraid and
Crag.
Ridley. If you
Yeah.
ever want to see Kraid nail Ridley
Kraid,
while
yeah,
Samus watches, that's where you get the Newgrounds for.
Oh my god. It's not the Newgrounds I was using. I was using it for like weird things. Like, have you ever seen?
No, I was in the porn section.
I didn't know it was a
Madness
thing.
Unlimited.
Madness Unlimited is dope. The whole Madness series was fucking sick.
Yeah.
I remember being a big fan of Newgrounds, and then listening to the radio, and
Radio.
there was a radio like scare your parents type thing where it was like Newgrounds, the hated porn website or something to that kind of effect, and they had these kids on. They're like, yeah, so we just went to Newgrounds to watch some videos and play some games, and then we started finding porn, and we didn't know what to do, and so we stopped. And that was literally this kid's interview, and I was like, I've never even seen porn on Newgrounds. Like, I'm there all the time.
It's
So apparently
18 plus section.
I just avoided it completely. I was also a very good kid, and I'd be like, oh, 18 plus? I'm not there yet. Like, Adult Swim would come on and go, oh, not for me. I'm a child. And I'd turn it off and leave.
After I was like 12, I was like, yep, I'm going straight to that shit. Play the games where it's like, not Tetris, but, match the blocks, and it's like, it's basically Tetris.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the skimpy clad woman behind it, and so you gotta play Tetris really fast and see it. I played those.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that was a thing.
Because when you're a kid, it's like, oh, I can play the game to see the picture, not realizing you can Google the picture.
Oh, that's so funny. That's actually really. It's always funny when I think back at like stupid things I did as a kid. I'm like, I could have just Googled it. Like, why did I care?
That
Like,
ruins all the fun.
it sure does. The magic of like solving the
Everything's
thing.
too easy. Except making money. Except all the important things. Everything else is too easy.
So everything's just given to you. It's like, oh, I don't want to spell this word. Google
Also,
it.
everything monetary is set up around you hating everyone else and not wanting to go outside in the world.
I mean,
Like everything, just have it shipped to your house. You don't want to deal with other people.
Oh,
just
right,
watch
yeah.
a movie at your house. You don't
Yeah.
want to deal with other people. They're all dirty savages.
yeah, there's so many
And they
people.
are,
yeah,
but-
some people are like, oh, I would just rather pay, get the movie as it comes out that day in my house.
You want to
and-
go shopping? Nah, just have Blue Apron show
Yeah.
up to your door. You don't have to deal with those other people.
Get that shit. Yeah, fuck. Get food delivered. Get fucking
Food
entertainment delivered. Why leave the house?
Don't think about food choices. Your mom's not here. I'll tell you how to cook. I mean, it's like, yeah.
That's a good point. You are kind of. It is slowly becoming a thing where it's like, why leave the house?
Yeah, why leave the house?
That'd be a good Black Mirror
And
episode.
people like doing that because it's like, well, companies like doing that because you can charge them for delivery fee, blah, blah. The only people they're screwing over is the $10 an hour workers
Oh right,
delivering
yeah,
it all.
yeah. They get fucked. That'd be a really good Black Mirror episode. People never leaving their house, getting stuff delivered to them.
I gotta watch some more Black Mirror.
It's good stuff. Did you also stop at the pig fuck episode?
I only watched the $5 million credit thing.
That's a good one.
Like the house, the bicycle one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
that's cool.
Top notch. But the playtest one's fucking mwah, delicious.
Yeah, I heard people talk about it all the time.
It's surprisingly wonderful.
Back when I watched more British stuff, I probably know more Doctor Who stuff. I watched like all the Doctor Who
Oh, did you?
I watched like 8, 9, and 10
Okay.
because 10 is Tenant. So I watched 9 and 10.
Okay.
I watched those seasons. And someone tried to show me the other one, like the bow tie guy. I was like, this kind of sucks. I'm sticking with David Tennant.
I never clicked with that show. I don't know why.
It's pretty okay.
Seems okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. I just never was like, I need to watch me some of this shit right here.
I feel like, I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like you're getting to the series and you just keep watching because it's like they're not the best episodes, but you like the series, so you just, you deal with it. Kind of like, I don't know. Friends? I don't know.
I've watched a little bit of Friends. It shows. I see why it was popular.
Yeah, Friends is pretty good.
It did a lot of things that were neat. It was fun.
I have no idea what I'm saying anymore.
Oh, boy.
A little Father Ted.
I'll honestly watch that.
Father
Now I'm
Ted.
probably going to.
Now I'm going to rewatch it.
You literally have been mentioning the show since you watched it. You're like,
I feel like I've mentioned it 10 times in total.
but there's twice now that I've heard it. It's like years apart.
Years apart, but over time, I've heard you keep mentioning it. I mean, once a year.
it's enough. It's enough to make me go, all right, now I must.
Yeah.
Because I imagine it's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
The shenanigans at three priests on a rock outside of
one of them's a total drunkard, so it's more like two priests.
Speaking of drunkard, that make you a person?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Good times.
Oh, my back hurts.
Same. All the time.
Yeah, I think it's because I sit down in a chair all day.
I sit way too much.
It's funny because I sit down way too much and also walk like 3 miles a day at my job.
I was standing today. I know. Crazy.
Oh, what?
And
it's a weekday. Weekend.
And I was like swaying. And I was like, I'm either way too hungry or I have lost all muscle strength in my legs, and it's really scary and weird that I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, so I hate when that happens. Like, did I eat enough today? I'll just eat some crackers.
Like, I don't know if I'm eating enough or if I literally just have no muscle in my leg anymore.
It's like I don't have any stomach rumbles, but it's like I probably didn't eat enough today. Oh well. Tomorrow's the same.
Off to the video games.
Oh, it's funny. I read an article. It's like how lack of sleep can damage your brain and all that. And I was thinking back to like when I would like just do all this crazy no sleep stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in college, it's just like, oh, I got an exam tomorrow. Oh, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna stay up because I'm too nervous to go to sleep. Like, what if I oversleep? Yeah, probably also didn't help that freshman year. I slept for 15 hours because I didn't know I had a midterm that day.
Oh, nice.
I was like, I woke up at like, I went to bed normal time. I woke up at like 3 the next day.
Oh, my God.
The sun is kind of going down in the sky.
Oh, my God.
And then like the next class, I missed the class. And the next class is like, oh, well, if anyone didn't like decide not to turn in their midterm, you can always retake it. I'm like, midterm? Oh. I'm just like, oh, fuck. So I took I was like, oh, where are you to read here for a second? Oh, I just didn't turn it in.
Yeah.
I told my TA, he's like, yeah, I just overslept. He's like, did you have mono? Yeah. No, I just went to sleep for a long time.
I only overslept through 2.5 finals, and that was the worst it got. Or 1.5 finals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oof. Also, there's the time I like stayed up for 24 hours, then drove from here to Binghamton. That was probably the worst decision I've ever done.
That sounds horrible.
Because that's like, I'm gonna
2.5 hours.
That's a little bit less than 2 hours.
Okay.
It's like I started, like, I swear I almost started seeing things on the road. I'd, like, opened the window and, like, stuck my head out. I need to stay away. But I made it. I didn't crash.
I overslept for work the other day by 2 hours. That was exciting.
That's not good.
It was, yeah, no. I didn't do anything different. I just woke up and go, 10 o'clock. I'm supposed to be going at 8. I'm going to have to go to work right now.
It's mostly the weekends when I fall asleep early if I need more sleep nowadays. Like at 7 o'clock, I'll just.
Yeah, I found myself going like, all right, I really want to force myself to do things, but I can't do things. I need to sleep. And then I go to sleep, and I'm like, all right, that was a good decision. I feel better.
Of course, other people at my work fucking show up 10 o'clock every day and leave at 3. I'm like, what the hell? They're on salary.
It's fair enough. It's.
So I've been watching a lot of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
And The Hobbit,
it's
like
on
behind the
Netflix
scenes
now, right?
things.
Oh no, the actual show.
There's on YouTube, like
yeah.
the extra features.
Yeah.
The logistics of like just them getting all the trucks and like
it's crazy.
all the equipment. I'm just like, these guys are such good pros.
Yeah.
And I go to our logistics department. I'm like, we're babies.
Yeah.
We're tiny babies. We can't even do that right compared to this shit. I realize the pay scale and the things are different. But I'm just like, holy shit. We suck.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. I was watching one of those too for The Hobbit, and they were talking about how like, they were like making the Hobbit or writing the Hobbit as they were going.
Oh yeah.
And they were doing one of the B-roll fight scenes. And they were like, well, we just have to stop now. We don't know how to do this thing. We haven't had this planned well enough. And everyone's like, what the fuck? What?
Oh, the one where I think I've seen that one too, where they had to say, "Oh, guys, just go home.
Yeah.
We're up for a whole week.
Yeah.
We just don't know what to do."
Yeah. It's crazy. Because you look at the original Lord of the Rings, and everything was like so mapped out.
Well, they had like 2 years of pre-production.
They prepped for a long time,
and
which
then
makes
there's
sense.
just that like 200 days of like principal shooting. They're ready for.
Yeah, it's.
Of course, they had Sean Bean climb up a mountain because he was scared of helicopters. But
Oh, really?
they did the scene where they're on the snowy mountain.
Yeah.
He actually was on the helicopter for that. The rest of the actors were all laughing, and he was like gripping onto his seat, like, "Oh, I fucking hate this." And then he said to the camera, it was like the whole time he was doing that scene, he was thinking, "I gotta get back on the helicopter." Holy shit! So he went up to Peter Jackson after he got back, said, "I don't care what the fuck I have to do. I'll scale the mountains. I'm not going back on the helicopter." And he actually did.
Wow.
So they would talk about how like it would be like in the wee hours of the morning, and they were flying in the helicopters out to the shoot.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Hey, look, it's Sean Bean. He's climbing up the side of a mountain
In full costume?
Yeah, in full costume, like all the straps. He'd have his shield on his back.
Oh my god!
Because he had to bring it with him.
Yeah, that's
Because you have to
hilarious.
apply it to him.
That's so funny.
And
Yeah,
he
'cause you
said-
can't have anything ready up there. They have.
No.
That's
And so
amazing.
he said he'd do the same thing again.
That's hilarious. I've never been in a helicopter. I don't know if I hate them.
I mean, I'd feel pretty nervous because I like planes, but helicopters just so smaller.
It's weird too. The doors open and stuff. You're like
Yeah.
panicking. Those movies are kind of cool.
Those movies are awesome. I also know so much more about Lord of the Rings lore just from watching there's the
Silmarillion?
or the Legendarium, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I watched so many videos who are the elves, who are the Numenorians. I know a bunch of the Lord of
I
the
don't know
Rings
what that.
lore.
I don't know what that second race is. I don't even know what that is.
What, the Numenorians?
Never heard that. What?
So it's basically half elves, half humans that used to live on an island.
They don't exist anymore.
Aragorn is actually a Numenorian.
What?
But like the descendant, so it's like watered down.
Oh.
So like that's why he could live to 200 or whatever. Because in Lord of
Oh.
the Rings, he was actually like 70 years old.
Yeah. Right. He was. Old. I just thought humans lived longer in that universe.
So basically, back in the day, like Elrond, like his clan of elves got like wiped out except for him and his brother.
Mm.
And then eventually, like the elf deity basically said, "Okay, we're gonna help you guys out. So do you want to be super elves or like important elves, or do you want to be like superhumans?" And so Elrond said, "I want to be an elf," and his brother was like, "I want to be the gift of man." So basically, being human means you can die, and that's good because you can escape the world. You don't get stuck. You're not stuck there.
Oh.
And also, there's the whole Song of Creation, which basically means elves can't choose their own fate. Humans
interesting.
can because they were not bound to the original. Like when the world was made, they weren't part of that.
Okay.
So I was like,
Where do you escape to?
So Arda is the planet, like Earth.
Okay.
So I guess you just go to the spirit place. You go up to where like the Valajar. I have to watch more videos, obviously. But basically,
The Valajar, the group in WoW.
it's very similar sounding.
Oh, really? Okay. Because
But
that's the
these
Viking
are
people.
There's basically like 7 like second gods because there's like the one creator and then there's like these guys. And, like Morgoth.
Oh yeah, isn't
like Morgoth was one of them.
like Gandalf is a god or
No,
something?
Gandalf's a wizard.
Or no, someone's a god. Someone in there is a god. Someone that we see in the thing. Was it not Gandalf? I thought it was. Or is he?
Well, Gandalf
Does he
dies and he goes
transcend?
back to the spirit thing, and then he talks to like I think he was like one of the assistants of like so he's like very close to being what those guys are.
Oh, okay. That's what
and
it
then
was.
they
That's what
send
it
him
was.
like you got work to do. You're actually one of the only wizards that actually is doing your job.
And
'Cause
Wizard's job is what?
they, like help shape events in a certain way.
Whoa.
And it's like I forget. So it's like the wizards were sent down to do certain stuff. Like, hey, make sure that Morgoth and Saruman don't fuck shit up.
Oh.
That kind of thing. And they send them down, and they basically just advise people and say, hey, or like slightly change the weather to help events happen.
Oh.
The blue wizards fucked off and did their own thing. The brown wizard basically became a furry and just said, I'm just going to smoke mushrooms all day in the forest. Saruman basically was jealous of Gandalf and he just wanted power.
Okay.
So he wanted to take the One Ring, take over, and he basically wanted to be like take over Middle Earth. And Gandalf was actually just like helping people out.
Oh,
He was doing his job.
weird.
And he was like conspiring. He was like helping Frodo get the ring so he can do his job. That kind of thing. That's why he can go west, because it's like, oh, you actually did shit. Good job. You're the one guy out of the 6 we sent or 5 we sent that actually did his shit.
And so the west is the spirit place?
No, west is the land of the elves.
So confused.
See, this is why I know more, but not enough.
Huh.
So yeah, west is elves, and it's like closer to it. And the reason elves leave is because if they stay in Middle Earth in the east, they'll eventually like wither away and become like just spirits.
Okay.
Yeah, so their like mortal forms will fall away and their spirits will be left, and they'll be walking around as ghost people, kind of.
Then why would they want to live on Middle Earth?
Because they didn't like living in the West, so they came over there and it's like, oh, we like being less elfish, I guess. The last video I watched to explain this was a little bit ago.
Okay.
But basically, also the person out west was like, okay, you guys can go over there, but now you gotta come back. Just get the fuck back here. And they do.
Oh, wow.
Also, the reason like Numenorians are on their little island is because halfway through, Sauron like wound up there and started like spreading shit. It's like, you should worship Morgoth, who's basically the devil. And then it's like the elves told the Numenorians, because they're not full elves, hey, don't sail west to our shit.
Oh.
And then once Sauron took over, it's like, the people are like, you know what, fuck the elves, we're gonna sail over there. And so the elves, or the gods, basically sunk the island.
Whoa.
And only the good Numenorians went over to the west, and they founded Gondor and Andor. The two big human kingdoms.
Wow, I'm learning a lot right now.
Yeah,
I didn't know anything about this universe. I thought I knew like some of it, but there's so much more to it.
Oh yeah, this is all. Woof. There's a lot of shit in Lord of the Rings.
Like, I've always known like it was supposed to be like a big, like almost like a separate like religion, but like I kind of see where this is, like people could. There's so much like mythos to it.
I'm probably explaining this super terribly.
I mean, I have such a base, no like ground level, like ground base, so it makes sense. Just anything makes more sense than nothing. I'm so confused. There's so much of it.
Yeah, it goes way beyond. And there's like the giant spider, and like Return of the King, that spider.
Yeah.
She was like the daughter of like the space spider.
Space spider.
There used to be it was like space generic evil kind of like nebulous thing that came down to this Arda Earth, whatever. And basically start fucking shit up with Morgoth. And like actually, I want to say like this nebulous space thing is like, you know what? I like spiders. I'm gonna be a spider now.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's how the old gods in WoW came to be.
Yeah.
There's like a big spooky space monster, and it's like, I'm just gonna try to eat planets and find one that's a Titan so that I can have infinite power. And then Azeroth just happens to be a Titan.
Yeah. And it's like the
so
spider
they just come on planets.
Kind of shit. I don't know.
So the 3 old gods? 3? 4?
There's 4.
There's 4?
Oh, and WoW, there's Cthulhu.
Yogg-Saron.
There's Yogg-Saron. There's Yasraj.
There's a 4th one, isn't there?
I think so.
But all of that is like dark alien
void stuff. Yeah, void sploosh.
It's just like they like splattered on a bunch of planets, and those are the ones that just
they're
stuck.
Affecting Titan souls. Yeah, yada yada.
Yeah. The only reason Azeroth hasn't been corrupted is because Azeroth is so strong. Like Azeroth is one of the strongest Titans. Yeah, it's one of the strongest Titans ever. So the other Titans, the Paragon Titans, are like watch over.
The funny thing about WoW is like, yeah, we just wear demon like old god blood all the time. We wear Serenite, which is Yogg-Saron's blood.
Oh really?
And yeah, Serenite was blood of Yogg-Saron. Technically, canonically, only Death Knights could wear it, and undead because it drive all people mad. There's I already said Serenite. There was Argite, I want to say.
Yeah,
blood of Argus.
Yeah.
Argus. Then,
I feel so dumb I didn't put that together.
Yeah, it's all the blood. It's like any.
Well, we don't wear. Oh no, wait. Do we wear Argite?
Anything that ends in "ite" is basically blood. I feel like
it's probably true.
Or we gotta start wearing Azerite. Which is Azeroth blood. Yeah,
Azerite is. I haven't done everything in Sylvanas yet, but it's fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Like how they the whole zone is different now.
It's technically demon blood. Oh, we're all gonna turn into demons. I don't know.
Is it?
I don't. You never know if they throw a bait and switch. It's like, oh, this is Azeroth blood. It's all good. No, it's actually old god shit. Oh no.
Well, actually, if it hits Sylvanas, it's right where Cthulhu was. So theoretically, some of that
exactly.
could be all fucked up.
Yeah, it could just be Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Have you seen the cutscenes for after you beat Argus?
I've seen the one where I've seen like the one where he stabs the world.
Yeah, right after that, both factions have one where.
Those like.
yeah.
He's like, I don't think you'll like this, Sylvanas.
Yeah, my favorite line is when Serafang's like, Silithus, nothing ever good has come out of Silithus.
Silithus.
The fuck are we doing down there?
Yeah.
I love that.
He's got a reason to. He was the general that
Yeah, that's right. He was.
AQ 40.
Yeah, I just did that recently. That dungeon, a raid is insane.
Another reason Vanilla WoW's gonna be sweet.
It's
Get to do that.
fucking humongous.
It's pretty big.
It's so there's like maybe like a 5-minute stretches where you don't see mobs.
Really?
It's so big.
Wow.
It's so fucking big. And maybe it's like it looks so much bigger because I was just doing it solo, and if I had 39 other people with me,
yeah.
it would look like a normal like a normal structure. But it's huge. There are bosses everywhere.
I was thinking about like Blackrock Depths, like how big that fucking.
Oh
thing
my
was.
god, that place is humongous.
That was the best.
They had to break into 2. It's so big.
And everyone just skips to the second part and then does like 2 bosses
Yeah.
and cheeses it.
Oh my god, that place is awesome to do for the first time. Have you ever done it legitimately?
I've done it back when it was harder, like in BC.
Yeah.
I actually did like the whole first half up to like the Grim Guzzler legit,
Mm-hmm.
and like maybe a bit beyond that, and like I actually did the whole thing in one shot in like Warlords of Draenor. Or
Yeah.
yeah, so I've done it. But
It's so cool.
not as hard as it was supposed
Like
to.
when you like go into the gates and you have to like open the gates with the thing.
Oh, like General Angerforge.
yeah,
and like that
do all
thing.
that shit. And you go
All
in,
that.
then you go to the fucking the torch thing was always wicked hard because no one knows how
Oh,
to
yeah.
stand not near mobs.
Or it's like, what the fuck are we doing?
It's like, oh, okay, cool. We're being
Gotta
murdered
get
by
the
40.
torch. Yeah, I've had to explain that torch
Yeah.
around to a million people.
And then then you fight the king at the fucking throne room. You can sit in his throne when you beat him and stuff. It's
Yeah,
cool as fuck.
Emperor Thorizion.
Yeah.
Whatever his name. I know it because of the Hearthstone card.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's like Emperor Thorizion, the one who has you draw 2 cards every turn when he's still in play.
Oh, I played I'm so bad at Hearthstone. It's a miracle I have the Hearthsteed.
You have the what?
The Hearthsteed. If you win 3 Hearthstone matches, you get a mount in WoW.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I didn't know you got him.
Yeah, if you link all of your there's a lot of like crossover WoW stuff.
Oh,
I don't know if it's still a thing. It probably is. Why not, right?
yeah.
But it's like a blue. It's like the Hearthstone colored horse. It looks like a Hearthstone. Or Hearthstone.
The only thing I only played Hearthstone when it first came out because we are all into it.
Yeah, and I'm so bad at it. I had to stop.
Yeah, it's harder now because there's so many cards. It's more pay to win,
Oh, I hear it's like very priest heavy right now,
probably.
and everyone just runs priest and then runs that shit up your ass.
I think they nerfed aggro decks because like everyone was running it because it's just so cheap. It's
Oh,
like all
right.
the small cards were, what you got at the start, and it's just like, oh, I can just hit his face every time.
Oh right, yeah. Because I was thinking about when I was trying to think like getting into it. Because I was like, oh, it's on the phone. Might as well play it while I poop. Who knows? I was like, all right, what would be like a cheap aggro like mage deck? And it was like even that was too much. I was like, I don't
Yeah,
understand
you
how
have
to
to play,
do
like,
this.
Hunter,
Yeah.
something like that.
And then yes, I was because I like Jaina. Even though Jaina's an insane person and like probably should be committed,
Nah,
I love Jaina. She's awesome.
not Dreadlord at all. Although her Heroes of the Storm, like Jaina Dreadlord, that's a good one.
Oh yeah,
It's a great skin.
I just love Jaina. I love Jaina so much. She's so cool. Actually, that Jaina I like more because she's like, let's
What?
be friends. It's
Oh, like the
it's
classic
before
one?
it's classic Jaina. It's before her what's the name of that town? Theramore.
Before it got mana bombed.
Mana bombed like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Oh fuck! I could see how that will do.
I
her
missed
better.
that event. That's the one like major WoW event I wasn't playing.
Oh, like it was like Cataclysm, right?
Yeah, so I don't have the tabard that it gave or the title. I don't
Or
have
was that
this.
Mist of Pandaria? Because I want to say Garage was pretty normal and like not Warlord.
No, it must have been maybe it was leading up
Cataclysm.
to Mists.
It probably was like
Because
this pre-event.
It was the reason she hates
Yeah.
Garrosh so much, which
Yeah.
she's completely in the right. Garrosh is a monster.
And then Jaina leads a purge of Dalaran, starts killing all the elves in it.
Oh yeah.
And so that's why in Legion they have the whole event where they get the Horde allowed back in Dalaran.
Yeah,
Because
that's
she
right.
murdered all of them.
Yeah. Oh god, have you even done any stuff on Argus yet?
Like barely.
Have you? So Alira Windrunner and her husband show back up.
Yep.
And she's so mean to the Horde, to my face as a Horde player. She's like, "Oh, I can't believe Sylvanas would go to the Horde and do that, work with those monsters." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm literally like in my game's lore, I'm saving the day right now. Why you stop talking so
I've never
mean?"
been to Argus as a Horde player, only as a Night Elf. So
Oh, it's so funny. Like the dialogue doesn't change, so she's just talking shit about the horde, and I'm like, bitch, I'm right here. I'm trying to help.
the zombies.
That is actually a weird arc for horde players to go down, because it's like the Prophet Valerian is in there, or Valoran. Fucking what the fuck's his name? The other guy, Turalian. Yeah. So like all these like weird people that are like alliance people.
Yeah.
Showing up, and it's like, I guess I'll help. Demons are bad.
Illidan, help me out here.
Yeah. Dude, what the fuck? Have you seen all the cutscene where he blows up the fucking Naru?
Yeah.
What? Why?
That was great.
Why would he do that?
That was the best scene. What are you talking about? That was perfectly explained. In that cutscene.
Why did he do that?
I'm not even sarcastic. Because he didn't want. Because it's basically he basically even said it. I've traded my freedom for power before. She was trying to force him to be a holy person. And he's like, I am my scars.
But why murder it?
Because it was about to force him to do it. So he's like, no, fuck you. And you just gotta kill
I had
it.
to work so hard to get that. Kept the heart for so long.
That's why I tried.
It was in my order hall for so long.
Yeah, that's why I tried. I was like, I'm not the chosen one. We gotta save ourselves.
Oh, it's so funny.
Illidan was right.
I don't disagree with Illidan. I'm really hoping. I think it's so cool that so at the end the end cutscene when you beat Argus and you see Sargeras is humping Azeroth, and then he throws his sword in there, and then Illidan and him are locked in the seat of the Pantheon. You don't see Sargeras. He's just like a flash of white light, and then Illidan's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, boy, and then the time thing rift closes.
See you, Illidan. Bye.
Yeah. So that is cool, and I hope that comes back. Where Illidan is there fucking around with Sargeras.
Nah, it's never gonna happen.
Sargeras will be the last boss. Wow, there's no way it's not. Have you heard the rumor that Diablo is getting a World of Warcraft thing?
That'd be interesting.
Like that might be the next step they go, which makes. I mean,
because it's like honestly, I don't think Sargeras is coming back. I think they blew their load.
You can't kill Sargeras with that and still have like a WoW.
They're gonna go in the Void Lord. So I think that the expansion after this one might be like the last, because like you can do like Queen Azara and like some Void Corruption, like old gods, like one more time. Then you can do like Void Lords, but it's like
the one old god has never shown up.
Yeah, that one. The one that's like trapped at the bottom of the sea. Because there's, I think that is Shiraj. What's the one that was in Pandaria?
Oh, that was like the heart, where they had his heart.
That was the heart of the Shah.
No, remember, because you go down that.
Yeah, I thought that was a Shah heart though. It was similar.
Shah is no, he made the Shah, I think.
Yeah. So there's Cthulhu, there's Yogg-Saron up north, then there's the one in the sea, and then there's the one in Pandaria that was like mostly killed. Yeah,
and there's the one, or no, who's the one that the Ilganath? Is that his name? What the fuck?
That might be.
Is that the one?
That might be the fourth one. I'm not sure though.
Because that's the one. There's a boss in Emerald Nightmare that is like the eye of him or something, and he does the whisper stuff too while you fight him, and he gives hints about like Anduin like being corrupt and stuff. It's pretty interesting stuff. But he might be lying because he's an old god. They're trying to fuck with your head.
It could be an old god, like that giant skull in like Darkshore. That was an old god general.
Oh, okay.
So that wasn't actually old god, but
whose sword is that? That's in his head.
I don't know. So it took a lot of shit to kill him.
I can imagine. Yeah. God. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'll be interested to see how many more expansions we can get though, because like there's so little left that we can cover.
It's probably better just to go back to classic WoW and try to add more content to that.
Yeah.
Just like basic stuff.
Yeah, because if we kill off the Naga Queen there, like that's the last like big villain that anyone really talks
Queen Azara. That would be this expansion too.
I would imagine, because this has got to be the sea, and with the Night Elves losing their homeland, she has a relevant tie now.
Yeah, well, she always did. She was in this expansion.
Right, yeah. No, but she would, like, because she is a corrupt or a fallen Night Elf or something.
Yeah, she was she was more of a high elf.
Was she?
Yeah.
I can't tell the elves apart. At the start of Night, or not, the right before Nighthold gets unlocked, and she, Elisande, what is the name of the woman?
Elisandre?
Yeah, she's talking shit to all the elves.
Yep.
And like she was using elf names I've never heard. She was like,
Shaldorai, Sindorai. Well, Sindorai is
Sindorai, I knew that one because I've been playing a Blood Elf.
Shaldorai is like the Nightborn, and then I forget what the hell the Night Elves are called.
Calderai, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
Like Kalimdor Night Elves.
And then she fucking threw shade at the. I love when she threw shade at the high elves. She's like, "You fucking think you're high? You're like actually like royalty. Fuck you."
Fuck you.
And the Blood Elf one was like, I actually kind of like, it's like
Man-eyed.
she was like, "You should, if anyone, you should understand our plight." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I guess."
Pretty
Sure.
much.
Ah, so awesome. I love WoW.
Beholden to crack. I
Yeah.
don't know.
They got way worse of the Nightwell people there, because they were fucking literally turning into like zombie people.
Yeah, they were. Sorry, just in my headphones sounded like a train was going by.
Oh, it was a car from
Oh.
the house. Yeah, someone just drove by.
Oh, wow. I didn't think I would hear that, but okay.
Sometimes these mics are amazingly powerful.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, do you hear a train from here?
You can, yeah.
All right, I hear a train from my house. I
Yeah,
don't know.
the train is like right there. There's one that goes
it's
over
on
the
the
river.
other side of the river.
Yeah, like you have, like maybe half a mile down the street, the train crosses over the road.
Yeah, that's true. I remember I had to cross the bridge. Well, sometimes the train down there is just parked on the train tracks if I try to leave.
Oh
here.
yeah, I never go that way
I
to
have
go.
to go around. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I always go around just because I've never want to bother with that.
It's only happened to me once.
It happens every once in a while at night. So if you're like coming here, I think that's empty. If you're coming here like at like 1
Like
o'clock,
1 o'clock.
yeah,
it's
they're
definitely- it's definitely parked.
yeah,
then.
because they're like, oh well, no one's gonna be coming through here, so let's just do all our train moving now. You're like, but I need to come through.
But if you're on the other side, how the fuck do you turn around and get back? Oh wait, no, you could do it pretty easily. I think.
If you're on that side, you would go. You have to go backwards and then just come out of 1A and then just go down 5.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I just never take a left, like because you drive there and then it's like you can get on 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would see it if I ever bothered to want to go there. Whatever.
I'll play some WoW now.
Wow.
I like WoW a lot. I want to raid, but I also don't want to dedicate my time to 25 or 24 other people or maybe 9 other people.
Like a casual raid, but it's like too late now. It's like
Yeah.
you either do it at the start expansion, you're dedicated. And also it's like it's like you gotta find a guild.
I've had a couple guilds. They usually fall apart, but hey, you gotta do.
Yeah. I'm just like I don't want to join Penn Island. Or like anyone who's actually inviting me.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
all
they're
those
just
guilds,
tiny,
yeah.
They're just like giant.
The ones that invite everyone.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I invited you because you had a special name. Well, no, that's your macro.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I joined one of those randomly just because I was like, fuck it. I'm tired of getting fucking pestered every 10 minutes to join 3 guilds at once. So I just jumped onto one, and like they were like, actually not the worst. And they're like, hey, we'll actually start doing a thing and maybe raiding. I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't care. I don't want to dedicate.
Yeah, join the clique.
Yeah, it's weird. I joined a very small one, like at the start of Legion, and they were all really nice.
Did
were
they fall apart?
fucking dog shit players.
Oh,
They were so bad.
worse than us. What?
Dude, it was real bad. Like I sometimes like they were like failing at fights, and I was like, I don't understand. Like I'm not good at this game. How are you worse than me?
Yeah.
And like one of the guys like left mid raid, left the guild. It was like a whole thing, and I was like, I can't be part of this drama. I need to leave.
I feel like that would be fun because you just know, like, yeah, they're just so shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, let's try. But then it's like, yeah, we'll try, but you know you're not going to do anything. It's like,
It's so annoying to beat your head against a fight you know you've even done. That's the thing, too, is I had done all the fights.
Oh.
Because like Malcolm was playing at the time, and he was like, hey, my guild's doing like just a gear up run. Do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I cleared Emerald Nightmare with them. And so like, I had seen how everything's supposed to go, and just watching them fail miserably at this, I was like, this is really annoying. So if I could find like a guild that was like, we just run normals, we don't give a fuck about heroic and mythic, just we want to see the content, but actually like have to do mechanics, I'd be all about that shit. But I don't want to be stressful doing mythic pushing. Ugh.
I feel like I only want to do range DPS anyways.
It seems way easier.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I've been playing a melee DPS forever, so I'm like just very, very used to the nightmare that is my existence.
Yeah, just
but
like, keep moving around, make sure you're actually facing the dude and not too far away.
yeah, the
Run
move
away, all the shit.
things just appear under you, and you're like, I didn't see it, and it's like occasionally ranged has like mechanics that I never even like have to worry about because it's like,
but
oh,
they're
kill these things.
Never
and-
quite as hard as
No.
melee.
Yeah, but I play melee in everything, so I like to live the nightmare existence. I found out that in Monster Hunter I've been using the dual blades, which basically makes you a rogue.
Yep.
And they have these weapons are like idiot proof, which is perfect for me. Like there's one of the base abilities on all dual blades is you take less physical damage.
Really?
So I'm like, perfect.
Idiot.
Idiot proof.
Wow.
I can
Less
just
damage.
because I was playing with my cousins yesterday, and like they were getting like one shot by monsters. I'm like, that's weird. I've never been like one shot by anything. And I was like looking through the inventory, I was like, oh, it's because
You're playing easy mode.
I'm playing easy mode. Yeah, my job is run up, hit R2, go like basically turn into Naruto and turn my blades backwards, and then start hitting buttons a bunch. Do you know where the triangle button is? And do you know where the circle button is? Cool. You now know how to play dual blade.
Oh man,
Oh, it's so fun.
that's good.
It's a good ass game. You should get it.
If anything, I'd get Dragon Ball Fighters.
You can get both though.
I could get both.
Think of all the
I have
both.
the money, but it's just
On monsters. We can join. We can make a squad, which is their guild equivalent.
I have to buy a PS4.
Yeah,
How
do
much
it.
is a PS4?
Hella cheap. I don't know exactly. I haven't been in the market, but I think they're pretty cheap now.
Yeah, that's like then I gotta buy it. There's no PS5 coming out soon. I can say that much.
Yeah. So there you go. Get it. Get Monster Hunter. Kill some monsters.
Are you gonna stop playing Monster Hunter as soon as I pick it up?
No, I'm like only half. I'm not even halfway through the story. There's a story. My cat looks like a tiger.
It has a Viking.
I put a Viking helmet on him. Let me sell this game to you.
All right, try it. Sell me on
Buying.
You have to sell me on so good. You can't just. You can't sell me on buying the game. You have to sell me on buying.
I'm gonna sell you on the best thing.
All right,
There is a pig that hangs out in the main town wearing pajamas, and you can name him anything you want, and you can pick him up and cradle him like a baby. Mine is named Cornelius.
See that's game worthy, but that's not PS4 worthy. You gotta sell me on some weapon.
Weapon.
What weapon would I like?
What do you like to do? There's 14 different weapons.
Oh Jesus.
They all do different things.
I either want like a guts weapon or a bow where I can be a wimp.
There's 3 ranged weapons. There's like the light bow gun, which is like you move faster and you shoot your gun it's kind of like the game people equate it to is kind of like Gears of War, like that movement style. You kind of move, you can move and shoot and do stuff like that. The heavy bow gun, which is like more artillery focused, and you hit big. The bow and arrow, which is fucking cool, and you basically can like you shoot your bow. And there's like a thing in the game where you're not supposed to get like too far from the monster. There's like range, and then there's critical range, and like you have like a secondary crosshair, so that you're always kind of in threat by the monster. And you can shoot like you have I forget what it's called, but it's like an arrow that you like scrape across the ground. The animation is dope. And then if you shoot straight down the monster, like down its throat or down up the tail, it like hits 1,000 times and just explodes all the way up him. It's so cool looking. Those are cool. And then there's the greatsword, which is the highest damage outputting weapon in the game.
Nice.
Which is the guts weapon. And you basically you
die in one hit.
No, you can actually block and like. It's like weird because you're not supposed to run around with your weapons out in Monster Hunter a lot. You're supposed to like put it away and then move. And like that weapon is very important to do that because you were so lumbering around with it. But you do huge damage, big numbers.
Big damage. I like
big
damage.
Break their head. You charge the hit and then you throw it out real big and it's delicious.
I'm just checking out your PS4 games, seeing if there's anything else.
I recommend that Persona 5. I don't know if you've heard me talk about it. But that's a good one too. That's a good one too.
I never think I've ever heard you mention Persona 5.
Oh, then let me tell you about it.
I'm just kidding.
It's amazing. You can play visual novels.
I love the visual novels.
Like the Danganronpas.
That's true.
I like Danganronpa a lot. I should beat the second one. I have it sitting there. And then...
Although I could lease games from you.
Sure, you can do that too if you want.
Lease.
You can play that Berserk game, which apparently is pretty bad. I've never touched it.
Band of the Hawk?
Yeah, apparently it's not great.
Touched it.
I bought it because I was like, I just want Berserk to stay around, so I bought it and haven't touched it yet.
I'll think about it.
You should do it.
Wait, is it backwards compatible?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but that doesn't affect you. You don't own any games.
I don't know.
You don't own games from other systems.
Well, you can find cheap ones online sometimes.
It's true.
Walk into the GameStop for the first time in 10 years.
I had not pre-ordered a game in a long time. I keep having them sent to the house because
But why not?
I'm a genius person, high intellect, if you will. And
Can you just buy PS4 on Amazon and have it shipped? I assume you can.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a bundle for Monster Hunter?
It's a PS4 Pro bundle.
Oh, oof.
I don't know what that costs, but it's got a dope ass PS4 Pro. It's fucking dope.
What's a PS4 Pro?
It's the 4K equivalent.
Oh.
If you have a 4K TV, it's like what it uses for. And also it loads faster and like does stuff like that. Like performance wise, it's a little more strong. But it's fucking got a dope ass like skin on it where it's like all this cool like like the monster hunter like cave painting artwork, that art style, all over it. It's fucking.
I'll think about it.
It's a good game. Kill some monsters. Dress up our cats.
Dress up cats.
Dress up our cats.
Well, what do we need? Like a third person if there's.
No, your cat plays as secondary party members.
Oh.
So if it was just us two, our cats would come with us. If we do
And
three
then it'd be
people,
a party of 4.
it becomes a party of 4. And if we do 3 people, I think 1 cat comes with us. And then if you do 4, it's all the people. And then the monster changes in difficulty depending on how many people are there. It's pretty good.
I would have you pull up Amazon so I could look up prices, but we got a podcast to do.
Sure.
Unless you want to make this the shopping channel.
I can do it real quick.
Buckwood. Check out this knife. It is pure buckwood.
Just don't judge the fact that I'm watching a live show of Pale Wave still.
I'm just surprised you will keep watching.
Dude, it's so good. This all right.
And over.
Side story.
Side story. This
So,
podcast.
yeah,
We're evolving
exactly.
we're getting to the point where it's gonna be total shit.
Every episode of this show is total
I feel
shit.
like it has to be total shit at this point.
Yeah. So this performance I'm watching, as you can see, it came out on the 18th of January of this year.
That's not so long ago.
Not so long ago.
9 days
That's
ago.
That's the wonder of the internet. This is the second, third, fourth time I've watched this.
Is it like filmed on a cell phone?
I think so.
Cell phones are pretty good.
They are actually pretty amazing.
Nowadays.
So they were on the MTV UK Snapchat, and as the Tumblr fangirl that I am,
let's rewind. The what?
the MTV UK Snapchat account.
All right. Okay.
There's a thing you can do apparently, and I'm gonna tell you why I know that you can do this. The Pornhub Snapchat account will give the account to various porn stars for a day.
Jesus. What? So the UK, Pornhub,
the Pornhub.
Snapchat
If you follow
will give
Pornhub
it
on
to
Snapchat
who for a day?
So if you follow Pornhub on Snapchat, every day will be a different porn star using that Snapchat account. It's not just like one person from Snapchat doing like showing you what the goings on at Pornhub are.
Okay.
So other Snapchats do this. Well, they will. That's the reason I know this is a thing.
Not the Pornhub one.
This is the MTV UK one. Gives it to various UK groups to have it for the day.
Yeah.
So they gave it to Pale Waves on like 2 days after I had found out about this. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I need to find this Snapchat thing to see if they've talked about a new song or something. And I found it. And I didn't like actively search it. I just found another Twitter account that just had it, and I was like, perfect, I'll watch this. Does that not work anymore?
I think I hit it wrong.
And so
that was easy.
there you go. And so this was that show, and I was like, hey, cool. They were about to perform here, and I was like, oh, cool, they're gonna have another live show. And then I found that live show days after that happened. So the internet's a wonderful place, and it allows me to pay attention to a band that has 4 songs on Spotify.
They're better live.
I agree.
They're better live. Also, they wear less makeup live, or it sweats off more. I like that too. I don't like it like the pure white Tim Burton. Kind of is like thrown off.
What was I looking for? Oh, why is my
PS4, I don't know. You can look up the bundle. $300.
That's if you want Battlefront 2.
Oh. I was looking at the one above it.
Oh,
$280.
that's the same thing.
Oh, $10 less. Look for a Monster Hunter bundle. I don't want 2K18. I watch basketball. I don't play basketball.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a Japanese one, I guess.
That's a little bit more than I...
You don't want to import from Japan to have a Japanese...
$1,000 import world leaves.
But look how cool it is!
I think it would be cheaper to hire someone to paint that on.
It probably would.
I could drive over to like Siena or like Albany and go to the art department. It's like, I'll pay someone $200 to paint my PS4 and it would still be cheaper.
The controller's kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. I just like the actual thing. But hey, you pay $1,000, get this cool thing, you put it in a television, like behind a TV, and you never see it.
Never see it again.
My PS4 is back there. I never see it.
Never see it, yeah. Are these like PS4 Slims?
The Slim was this
Ooh.
one. This is the Slim.
Ooh.
Sleek, majestic.
Well, it's and on Prime, so I could get... Oh, look at that deal. 5% off. Save $15. Ooh.
Whoa. That seems wicked wrong because the other one is $300 when you get a game with it. So this seems wrong.
It does seem wrong. Well, maybe people... Well, I don't know. Battlefront 2. Maybe they have
sure,
to
that you probably have to give that one away.
Well, I heard the thing is like... It's like... You could try to play arcade mode for a little bit, and after a little bit, it says you can't play this for 3 more hours. Well, you can, but it won't give you any more credits.
Oh my god, it's like a phone game.
It's like unless you're playing multiplayer, there's like time limits on like how often you can get like credits.
That's some fucked up shit right there. I don't like that one bit.
No.
Not one bit.
Not one bit. Not One Piece.
But One Piece.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Damn it.
It's 8 more chapters until 900, so that's when you know the big shit's coming.
I'm hoping. I mean, did you read the newest one?
Yeah, the one with the cake, and it's like, oh, there's the cake. Oh, look, there's the cake.
And Sanji totally cucked Pudding.
Yeah, I was like, really? Come on, dude.
Pudding loves you. Yeah. Although with Nami, like
Nami
after
did,
kind of crying,
Super Saiyan.
I was like
teleported away from the hug. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, maybe.
I mean, a couple years together versus like fake wife for less than a day.
Yeah, like literally less than a day. It's about to be 1 a.m. in universe.
Yeah. Jesus.
So they've only been doing it for a little bit there. Oh God.
And Luffy's got power up soon enough. Either see the future or.
I would assume. I mean, but he fucked up real bad. He's got a hole in him.
I was gonna actually look up Mochi and see like after like stretching, like because they do the pounding thing. I wonder if like after time it gets like less stretchy or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'd have to look up like what Mochi actually does after a long
I've
time.
never heard of it until One Piece. Then I had to look it up.
Yeah, I knew what it was. I just don't know what it tastes like, so I don't really.
It's like pretty much just like a Japanese thing, right? It's not really over here that much.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure we'd call it something else, and we definitely don't make it by hammer and hand.
Right, like they do. Yeah. Yeah, I had to look it up. It's like rice based, right? It's like a rice-based pudding paste thing.
It's like a rice paste almost.
Yeah.
But sweet somehow. Maybe it's sweet.
It's got to be because because one of her kids is pretzels, so maybe not everything is sweet. They're just all food stuff.
Sweet and salty.
One of the daughters is cinnamon.
It could be any flavor. Doesn't have to be like gelato.
Yeah.
Gelatio.
Yeah, it's just food. I think that's the only rule.
Yeah, has to be.
Yo, what is with the fucking animal people and their fucking full moon thing?
Yeah.
That was dope as fuck.
That was dope. That was a cool design too.
So cool.
It's like go on a boat. I'm just gonna steal all your steering wheels.
Yeah.
You're stuck.
Fucking she had the huge mane and stuff. Oh
yeah, that was good.
Fucking
there's gonna be figures of that.
Oh, like, carrot for Straw Hat. I want it so bad now.
Yeah, but now it's like carrot. Now it's like pudding. It's like who's gonna be here and who's not.
It's 1,000% Jinbei.
It's Jinbei. Oh yeah, for sure.
100,000%. He's on the fucking boat.
He's the helmsman. He's the helmsman. It's like wow, we never had such a good helmsman.
That was so weird because they'd never talked about having a helmsman, and they're like all of a sudden he does it once. They're like, wow, you're the best helmsman. You want to be a helmsman? God, you're the best helmsman.
He basically surfs the boat.
That was super weird.
That was good though. I knew what he was talking about with the green room.
The green room, yeah. That's what it was. Because, it's that area in between.
Like, when if you're surfing, like, at the bottom of the wave where it's like...
They used to do that in Rocket Power all the time, so I knew what it was.
You really beefed it, Squid.
Yeah,
Was it... Did they say beef or Squid?
Squid was the Sam's nickname.
Yeah, Squid. And
so he beefed it.
Yeah, he beefed it.
Yeah, he beefed it.
He totally beefed it, Squid.
Yeah. God. He used to ride the fucking boogie board.
Yeah.
He's a nerd.
He's a nerd.
What a great show. I loved that show as a kid, and then someone was like, "This was an ad for like extreme sports," and I was like, "That's probably true."
Whatever.
But I'm all about it. Yeah.
It's like that. Like, what is it gonna be like for toys?
Yeah.
It's better to have it for extreme sports. It's like, oh yeah, like football's an ad for football, so
yeah,
whatever.
What happened with the Vikings?
Which ones?
In football.
Oh, they're just.
What did they do that made everyone lose their mind?
Oh, so probably not the last game where they got blown out, but
yeah, it was the one that led to this game.
So basically, you know how like near the end of football games you can kick a field goal, and then like you kind of just run out the clock. Well, they did with I want to say around 2 minutes left. Then the other team got back the ball, and they went down and scored a touchdown with and so they went up by around like 3 points. They went up by 3.
Okay.
Because a field goal was tied at the end. And there was barely any time left on the clock, so it's like everyone's like, "Oh, they fucking lost. The Vikings lost.
Fucking lost, boys."
Whatever. And they drive like halfway down the field, but they're not very close, and they only have like 20 seconds left to go. And the guy just throws it deep. The guy catches it. And the fucking Saints player, he's going for the tackle. I don't know no one knows what the fuck he was doing. He completely whiffs. Like, he has his head down. He just completely misses the guy. So the Vikings are just trying to score a field goal. This guy, like, catches the ball. He looks downfield. He's like, there's no one fucking here. He just books it. Scores a touchdown at 0 seconds.
That's crazy.
And they just go crazy. The quarterback's like, what the fuck? We won. No one on the Vikings was actually expecting to win that game at that point.
Yeah.
And they just won.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's totally worth getting so super hype about.
Yeah. No, it was amazing.
If I had to pick a team, it would have been the Vikings. Back when I was like in elementary school, and people were like,
well, didn't you
have
have a Vikings some kind of gear or
I had a shirt at one point.
Yeah, with the Vikings. So everyone thought you were a Vikings fan.
Yeah. But like, so I was like, the people when I was younger, even they were like, "What's your favorite team?" And I was like, "I don't care." But that doesn't fly when you're 6, so I had to pick a team.
Yeah, pick a team. Well, you can always just go, "Oh, I like the Yankees. That's baseball, son." But you just gotta say, "I like this team," even if you never watch a game. That's what people do.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I learned that at a young age. And I needed that.
You just picked like the New York team. It's like, oh, okay.
New York teams are so lame. I want to be cool and unique. Pick a thing from Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah, we're 49ers. Like Jordan Pantalone, like the 49ers. I want to say. He also thought fleece was flannel, or flannel was.
Oh my
fleece
God, I
at one
remember
time.
that.
We all made
Yeah.
fun of him.
Because what was that? Was it Big Tens?
Yeah, it was a Big Ten, or it was like, oh, everyone wear flannel to the meet. And he shows up in a fleece, and he's like, everyone's like, where the fuck's your flannel? I'm wearing it. That's a fleece, dumbass.
I sometimes miss running. Then I think about the running part, and I'm like,
yeah,
nah.
I miss the team. Not really
The team, yeah, that was the good
Especially
times.
the last year. Last year, I kind of didn't give a fuck.
I didn't give a fuck, but I never gave a fuck.
Of course, I was the 6th. There was one meet where I was like, oh, I'm just not going to go. And then coach cut out my mouth. I was like, I hope you guys are coming. It's like, all right. And it was like one of the bigger meets. I came in last place.
Like last?
Last.
Oh my
Like
God.
200 something people. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Because I was totally out of shape at that point. I was just like, I hadn't run in like 3 months.
Oh my God.
It's
gotta be painful.
I was just slow.
Man, that must have hurt.
It was fine. I just told everyone I puked.
Yeah, that's good.
I just like, oh, I was sick. That's why I came in last. I was like,
Whoops.
whatever.
He works for Mechanicville now, coach.
Really?
Yeah, he retired from BG and was like, all right, I'll do
Is
this.
he a teacher or?
No, coach.
Oh, okay.
He does like a desk job as well outside of that, but he's coaching again.
How about that? Oh, better than the call center.
It's true. That was so bad for him. There were
Yeah.
sometimes where he'd come to practice, he goes, yeah, I haven't slept in 36 hours. I'm like, why? Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Remember that one day at practice where he just didn't show up because he slept? He was like, I'm just going to bed. He like fell asleep. We just played
I feel like, yeah.
we played a bunch of games in the field.
Yeah.
You're like, well, no, we'll try to make the best of it. We like all stayed. That was like, no one was like, I'm just go home. I guess phones were really prevalent back then. Maybe that's why.
It's like, we still have to wait. Was that the time where people were like, oh, let's keep going running? I feel like one time that happened where like Matt Lang said, oh, everyone just do
This was
normal
before him. It was
yeah, then we definitely just played games.
It was like,
oh yeah, fuck yeah.
And what was that girl's name?
Even if it was, there was like Abby. I don't think
No.
she wasn't on the team.
What the
There
fuck's
was
her name?
Nikki.
No, it was the other girl. Well, girl who lived in. Fuck, I don't remember. She lived near
There's
here.
Nick's sister.
No.
Fuck,
I literally can't remember.
What color hair?
Like a light brown?
Okay.
Yeah,
I was hoping you'd say black or blonde. Light brown.
maybe it was blonde. I don't know.
Oh. Like she was actually fast.
Yeah, she was good. She was like the coach, the captain of the girls' team.
I know her. I can see her in my like. I know what she looks
I
like.
literally can't remember what this girl's name is. But she like orchestrated like, let's just play a game until coach gets here, and then he just never showed
Yeah.
up, so he played the whole time.
No, I remember who she is. I just can't remember.
I feel so bad. I literally can't remember this girl's name.
I can like letters are popping into my head.
I know exactly what you look at. If you lined up a bunch of people, I'd be like, it's her, but I
And
can't.
if you showed me your name, I'd say, yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I cannot put.
We know who you are. You're not listening, so it's all good.
No, there's no way.
I see her on Facebook, so I like, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I've heard Facebook.
And she was friends with like,
Can't remember her name. Oh well.
yeah.
I love running though. I enjoy my time with it.
Yeah.
It was a good time. I don't do anything now, so it's.
It's like, I walk a lot of work, so it kind of came in.
Don't even do that. I don't even do that. Sometimes
One time
I'm
I ran a marathon.
what?
Ooh. Yeah, all 26 miles.
Whoa.
It took 5.5 hours.
Isn't that okay? I think it's okay. Is that a good time?
I mean, I had to walk like a couple miles of it. And
Oh, okay.
I still came in 5.5 hours.
That's
so,
not
yeah,
bad.
that's fine. At least I finished.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't. I don't think, right?
Yeah, it was very hilly, so I don't blame myself.
Where'd you run it in?
It was like in California.
Oh, nice.
My sister was like, "Oh, we should all go to do a marathon in California." It's like, "You're not doing anything." It was like a vacation thing.
Nice. That's cool.
So it was on like Pacific 1.
Oh
like
yeah,
near
yeah.
Big Sur.
Mm-hmm.
So there was like a mile-long hill at one point. But it was like first half, so it wasn't that bad.
That would be intense.
I even went to the bathroom in the middle of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, there's like a designated stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a bunch of porta potties like halfway. I was like, oh, I'll go.
Yeah, I guess if you're running for 5 hours, you will have to go to the bathroom at one point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
What's like a fast marathon time?
I'm sure people can do it in 2 hours.
Oh my god.
Because they can just basically run a mile pace the entire time, I would think.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's good. That makes sense. Oh, that's crazy.
I think like a fast, I want to say like 9 minutes per mile is like what fast people run it in. So you say 26, I don't know, 2.5 hours.
That's so fast. There's so much running.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oof.
Oh my god.
But they were talking about people like they just can keep running. They might not do it the fastest, but they'll run faster than us and just keep going for like 50 miles. Yeah, they'll be like,
sure.
oh, I just wanted to run the course, so I ran from the finish line to the start. And now I'm gonna run from the start to the finish. It's like, what the fuck?
That's so much. Yeah, I would never run that much.
I wouldn't do it again. I'd run a half marathon, 13 miles. That's okay.
I've never run any of those. The most I've run is a 5K.
Yeah. No, that's yeah.
In a race, I mean, it was
Because
like
that's a race.
Yeah, that was. So it wasn't like a leisurely stroll 5K, but
Nah.
whack.
There's been plenty of races where I've been totally out of shape and done it. Like that one that was at a Vale Park. And like a bunch of people we knew were like the attendants. And I was like super out of shape. So I would like get up to a point. And it's like, hey, I don't remember.
Oh, that was the one I worked at.
Yeah, I was like, you were there. Maybe Grace was there. I just stopped at
You just gave up at when you got to me. You literally stopped. You're
I
like,
was like, yeah, hey, what's up, my man?
you were just like hanging out, and then we're like,
All right, I gotta keep going. And I kept doing that to everyone.
that was
And coach was like, And I came in like second to last at that one.
nice.
So I'm not ashamed to say I've come in.
And that's that one's defense. You literally stopped for like 50 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it.
That was funny. Yeah, I forgot I did that one. Yeah, because then I saw Place Beyond the Pines. That's the part where he drives his motorcycle through that same intersection I
I've never
was
seen that
standing
movie.
in.
I should.
You should watch
Since
it.
it was filmed here.
It sure was. It's a pretty cool movie.
Not filmed elsewhere, as most other movies are.
No, yeah, it was definitely here. Actually, the road that way, they do a bunch of stuff there.
That way.
The
Of course.
5,
Oh, 5. Yeah. Oh.
because
yeah.
the one guy he lives off of Washout Road, so there's a
Really?
lot of them driving over there. Yeah,
Wow, that's
so
pretty
like
cool.
wicked close to here. And
Ryan
like I don't know.
Gosling. Oh.
I don't know what the building is, but it's like some big stone building on 5, and you can see him drive right past that.
Is that the old power?
No, it's like a dog thing, a
Oh,
canoe thing. I don't know.
different than what I know.
I don't know what the
Probably
building is.
convert into microbrewery from now.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
Yeah.
so many microbreweries everywhere.
The one literally on that road is being turned into a microbrewery. It's like an old firehouse. And I was like, I don't
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
like
one.
what is a microbrewery? I don't understand what that means.
Just means you brew beer on a small level.
Like that's a tiny building. I guess it's a real small level.
Yeah, I mean, I think even the Van Dyke brews their own beer,
Yeah, they do.
so they're a microbrewery technically.
Oh, I guess so.
I think micro just means small,
How small though?
scale. I mean,
Like what's large scale?
I think a larger scale microbrewery would be like probably like Paradox microbrewery. Okay, so it's basically have a building. It would probably the biggest it would be the size of like BG or something. I would assume.
Okay.
I think as long as you're not like a major distributor, if you're like smaller than Sam Adams,
Yeah.
you're probably a microbrewery.
Okay.
Like Saranac, which is the old Utica clubs, whatever.
Yeah, I've been to that brewery, and it looks like Willy Wonka's factory. You know,
Yeah.
like, this must be what beer factories look like. There's
Yeah.
big smokestacks and
There've been plenty of those where it's like, oh, we're a microbrewery, and you just walk in and it's basically a bar that serves their own beer.
oh, okay.
And like they distribute it to like some people sometimes. Like there was a big deal, like the Saratoga distributorship, they like shut down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like got bought out a couple years ago, and then all of a sudden, like I want to say like a month ago, they basically told everyone, yeah, we're declaring bankruptcy or whatever, or just shutting down. So you have 24 hours to come get your stuff. So all these microbreweries from around the state, like even down New York City, were just like sending trucks up there and just grabbing their stuff,
Wow.
and they had to find new places for it.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know this. Because I remember them always just being a thing.
I'd have to ask my like cousin or cousin-in-law. He works at one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't understand
Yeah,
anything.
it's
that goes up there,
a whole strange business.
Yeah, because I drove by that with my dad. I'm like, what are they going to do? Make beer for ants? Like, this is the tiniest building I've ever seen. Like, how do you make... I guess I don't know how beer is made.
Yeah, no, you can definitely make it on small. I mean, moonshiners do it. Not
Sure.
beer, but...
It's true.
You just need a stream and some grain and hops.
Do you remember that show where it was a bunch of people making moonshine in the woods?
Yeah, that's still on.
Okay, that's good. All right. God bless America.
They just take plastic pipes, hook it up to a stream so they can have flowing water, and they make their own mash and just like go from there.
And the cops are always looking for them.
Oh, supposedly.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's like you're being filmed. How are the cops looking for you? Not know where you are, and they just go to the production company like, where is it?
Yeah.
I have a warrant. Where is it?
Where is it? Yeah.
Like, just tell me. You legally have to. Yes, I always thought that show was weird.
Yeah, it's all staged. Everything, all of it's staged or acted.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
At least reenacted.
Yeah, there's no way a lot of that happens.
Like Pawn Stars, it's all their friends.
Right.
Or
yeah.
like people who sign up and say, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I am on an episode of Comic Book Men.
Oh, really?
In the background.
Wow.
And I watched how they did that. And like, you come to them like, hey, I got this old toy. I want to put it on the show. And
you don't even have to actually sell it.
No, you
hey.
don't. They don't even buy it technically. So even if they do buy it, they don't.
Yeah.
And then so you come with your toy, and then you're like, hey, and then so you're the real person there, being like, hey, this is my thing, and then they do banter around that, and then they buy it or not, and I think you get it back when you're done.
Nice.
So yeah,
that's fun. Oh wait, I see Malcolm's on. What's Malcolm playing?
He's not on.
Oh look. Oh no, I'm colorblind. Sorry. I was like, that's a tiny name for a game. Sorry, Malcolm, you suck.
That's
Dota. I know
too.
you're not listening this far anyway, so you suck, Malcolm.
Oh, there's no fucking way.
He said, he said we don't talk about topics like cohesively enough.
What? Where would he ever get that idea from?
I don't know. He said like, oh, I'd listen to like people know what they're talking about.
We know everything we're talking about.
Come on, Malcolm.
I don't know what you're talking about. Where are you getting this from?
I don't know. I was like,
I didn't even know he listened to it even a little.
No, he didn't listen. He said he doesn't listen to it.
That's what I assume. That's what I assume. I always assume no one
I was
listens to
ashamed of him. I was like, come on, Malcolm.
Because every once in a while, I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard that on the show. I'm like, I don't. Why are you listening?
So I listen to it.
You do.
Malcolm doesn't.
That's good.
We're shaming him right now.
Shame on Malcolm.
And we know some people try to listen.
Yeah, people give it a good try, and you know what? That's all I ask.
Good try.
Give it an attempt. There's definitely it's definitely an undertaking when you see the time on them. You're like, oh boy,
3 hours.
How much are these idiots going to talk about nothing? Oh, for 3 hours straight, they're going to keep it going. Wonderful.
I could relate to like M. Is that her name?
Yeah, M.
I was like, yeah, podcasts aren't usually like 3 hours.
Yeah. No.
She was talking about how her tiny ones.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
I was like, yeah. No, I'm sorry. These are long as fuck.
Not 30-minute digestible chunks.
No, they're certainly not. These are by far nowhere near
This is
digestible.
like, what's a big unwieldy piece of food that's
It's just a giant, just basically
a log? It's like if you say, I want some fiber, let me eat a log.
I need protein. Let me get this living cow.
Let me get some pine. That's sap. That's good.
Yeah, it's...
Here's an unrelated fact. I heard sap burns the best when out of all the wet woods because there's so much sap.
Really?
That's what I heard.
All right. I'm just pondering the usefulness on that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what's the best burning dry wood, but I know...
I think it's just wood. I think dry wood burns the best.
If it's maple, pine, oak, birch... There's all sorts of things.
There's so much wood that I know nothing about. Actually, most of the wood I've learned from is from video games.
Really?
Yeah, like I
Where's
don't know.
the yew wood? Actually, yew's real, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Not magic wood.
Like a lot of the early RuneScape woods. Yeah. A lot of the minerals, like materials, also learned from video games.
Which RuneScape wood took the highest fire level to burn? I think it was yew.
I think it was you too. Learned a lot about metals from WoW when I did mining.
Oh, yeah. I learned that from RuneScape. It's like, tin and copper. You can combine them into bronze.
Yeah. Actually, I did learn that a little bit from RuneScape too, but yeah.
I'm tempted sometimes to play RuneScape. Just say, it's only $5 and I can see what the member zones are actually about.
I have same thing. Every once in a while, some people are like, hey, I want to play RuneScape. I'm like,
maybe.
$5. I could see the stuff I never got to. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, just do the quest. It's like, there's so many of them.
There's so much. I never beat the dragon in that game.
Really?
Never did.
Scrub.
Yeah, I know.
I did.
I like the last time I played, which was, God, it's gonna be like a decade ago at this point, was like I was setting up to fight him. So I was like getting the fishing I needed, getting all the stuff, the
get
shield,
the nails, the belt, fix the boat.
Yeah. So I was doing all the things I needed to, and then I just stopped playing and never went back. But
Poor shame.
Yeah. What does Malcolm talk about? We don't know what we're talking about. What does he come?
know.
We only talk about stuff we know about, except for everything like the Lord of the Rings and most of the WoW lore.
WoW lore. We know some Devilman, sort of.
Sort of. We know a lot about the manjas, though.
Yeah, we sure do.
Billy Harrington, we know all that shit.
Billy Harrington. That's just hard to describe.
It sure is. I'll talk your ear off about Pale Waves, you fucking
Pale Waves.
My current obsession.
Oh.
Haha. It's funny because it's the name of a song.
My obsession.
My obsession is a song.
Oh, and she said it was her favorite one to
Play
sing
live.
Yeah.
It's about her grandparents.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
See, I actually can't like really understand the lyrics so bad.
I had to look up a couple of them, and they're big sad.
Like that's why I like the Strokes, because I can understand the lyrics.
I like weirdly ethereal sounding singing. I don't know why. Like Grimes, I can barely understand what she's saying.
Grimes. Oh,
Grimes.
Grimes. I've never heard Grimes.
Oh, really?
No.
Emmy's a big fan. Mostly of her, not really her music, but of her. But yeah. As MU does.
I gotta get back into the music scene, because I hear songs on the radio and then it's like, oh, I wonder what their album is, but it's like I don't know their name.
Oh yeah.
Like so it'd be like maybe like Churches. It's like, oh
yeah.
I remember that one song. Do they have any good albums? I don't know. Or Mars Argo. She used to be a thing.
I just put my Church's shirt away in my drawer today.
Wow. Although it's like CHV.
It's for Google. That's why they did that.
For what?
When you Googled churches, and if you did it with a V, you would find them always, and you wouldn't find a church.
Clever for the.
So it was a way from them to when they were starting out, so that you'd be able to find them quicker.
That's amazing.
People are smart.
They are smart.
Not like me.
Smarter than me.
Yeah.
We're smarter than other people though. So
it's true.
That makes us decent.
Much smarter than my Calgary fucking guildmates that I had back in the beginning of Legion. They had the strongest Canadian accents. It was adorable.
Oh, really?
They were so wonderful, but they were so bad. Just you don't have to do anything with the bear boss, guys. We don't need to lose on him. He's not hard.
Who knows? That's the thing. It's like, how are you gonna teach them? How can I reach these kids?
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other indie bands I know. I don't.
I was gonna say some stuff, but I'm like, I don't even know what I've listened to in forever because it's been Pale Waves for a fucking week straight.
There's a question that's been burning on my mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
How good is Jolteon in the big scheme of things?
Terrible.
What? That's
Awful.
my favorite Pokemon.
It's fucking
You can't
garbage.
shit on Jolteon like that. She's so fast.
I mean, to be fair, it's no Flareon, which is objectively the worst Pokemon ever. They made him better recently.
I always evolve Eevee in blue and red to Jolteon.
Yeah, Jolteon's not great. It probably would go Sylveon is the best.
Well, like Umbreon,
It'd be
Glaceon.
It would probably be Vaporeon or Umbreon, depending on the meta. Umbreon's a good support pick. He does a lot of cool like toxic builds and stuff. So he'd be in the middle, but Vaporeon's wonderful. Then probably I've never seen Glaceon and Leafeon ever in battle. I've never seen them used. I don't even know what they do.
Best.
So maybe Jolteon's fourth?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Fourth?
I'll take it.
I'll give Jolteon fourth. Flareon was the worst until Gen 6.
False Prophet.
And they just gave it Fire Fang.
Oh.
And maybe Flame Wheel.
Sure. I know what Flame Wheels.
It had no physical fire moves
Oh, that's not good.
for years. There's a comic of Vaporeon and Jolteon or Flareon hanging out, and it was like Vaporeon does some move, like some dance move, I forget what it was, and then it was and then Flareon does nothing because Flareon doesn't have any moves. I was like, hilarious. Flareon has no moves. You literally can't do anything with Flareon.
Oh no. How
but maybe
sad.
Leafeon and Glaceon are pretty bad. I mean, they have bad typing, kind of.
What, is it like normal fire?
No, it's
just fire.
Just fire. Then Glaceon is ice, and then fighting's really common, so it's possible that would just fall apart. And then, well, definitely in Gen 6 with the prevalence of Talonflame, there's no way Leafeon would ever be played.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go with no. Those are probably.
What about Typhlosion?
No.
What?
No, he's not good.
The two Pokemon I like the most.
No, he's not
Just
good.
totally useless.
It's not bad. You're not the worst. Well, is he the worst? I mean, Charizard has become amazing because he got the Megas.
Oh, you got that thing. What about my boy Typhlosion?
No, I don't think Typhlosion really ever saw play.
Come on.
None of those Gen 2 starters really ever see play, though. They're not that
Not
great.
even Chikorita.
No,
Unevolved Chikorita. Best
I've never
Pokemon.
really seen Magnesium. I've never seen whatever the fuck thing is called. Feraligatr, no.
Feraligatr.
I don't think I've seen him played, but he's not good.
Oh.
And then the Gen 3 ones all got megas, but
What
really,
about the Digimon meta?
dude, there's a meta there, and I don't know it. That's kind of why I like the Cyber Sleuth game so much.
I
Because
only
it's just
remember like the ones I remember from like seeing the original series on TV.
yeah,
Those
it's
Pokemon, like Agumon.
so if let's say you want to design a Digimon right now,
Metal Greymon.
pick an animal.
All right.
All right, great, got your animal. That's your first level Digimon.
Yep.
Now, as we go the next ranks up, add metal and or belts, and we're good.
Belts.
You've now either they become more like a human and wear like leather jackets and
There's
belts,
like
or they
Angelmon
become
with, like, a
more
million belts.
yeah, or they become more like a robot, and then now you've designed a full Digimon.
Or they become Bones.
Yeah.
What was
Skull
that?
Greymon?
Skull Greymon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were pretty cool. I like Digimon a lot.
I like Digimon too. Just it made no sense.
It's honestly it makes more sense because like that could happen. There could be digital monsters, John.
Yeah, I guess.
Honestly, I wish too that Pokemon Go was Digimon Go because again that makes more sense.
Yeah, but then it's like, oh, who's this Digimon? No, just no one knows Digimon. It's just not as
No one
nearly
knows
as popular.
Pokemon, John. People know the first 150, and then everything after that's the same thing. I hate this. I hate it.
Well, that's like me, but for first two.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone after the first two. Maybe like, I was gonna say a Pokemon. I don't even know her name. Like Absol.
That's what's dope.
Yeah. I bet
That's just
Absol stays play.
Oh, sure does.
Jeez.
It's pretty awesome. Not as much as he did back in the day,
And
but
Lucario. Oh.
Lucario's cool too. Lucario's Mega had to get banned, and it was stupid, and I still don't like Smogon for that decision. He's fucking calling you right out, Smogon. That was a bad decision. Fucking.
Almost as bad as
What are you
when
doing?
we went to those Smash tournaments over in Play It Again. And then Malcolm banned the stage I liked the most.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I never showed up again. It's like, oh, it's too janky. Well, that's why I like it. No one else likes playing it. Too bad.
What stage was it?
It was the one Meta Knight stage. That like, or
Oh, yeah.
I think it was the Meta Knight stage with the claw and maybe the space one. I think the space one stayed as a tiebreaker. But Meta Knight's the Halberd.
Halberd,
It was
yeah.
Halberd. He banned Halberd. I was like, no, that's. I just like the music the most.
Yeah, it's just really. That's a cool. And yeah, if it wasn't. How is that so
The
easily
claw.
fixed too? Yeah, if you just had the floating platform where it just kind of floats around the environment,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
unfortunate. I don't play it anymore though.
I don't either. I don't really play it. I was talking a little bit last time. I want to try Rivals of Aether.
Rivals of Aether. Is that like Xenoblade or?
No, it's a Smash game made by like fans.
Well, who's in it? Oh, I was thinking like one of those like Tales of.
No, it's like some Flash. It looks like a
Oh, is it
Pixel art or whatever?
Flash? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I've heard of it. And it has like stages from like Tower of Heaven.
yeah, I think so. I think that's what they were. Yeah, and it was real. I watched the finals for Genesis.
Really? They have
Genesis.
finals.
Yeah, they had a Genesis this year.
Wow.
It was fucking dope.
I gotta say, those fan games, especially when you're only 2D,
Yeah.
you can do some sick shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Some of that stuff you can do is insane. Like I was watching some of the Mugen stuff. I'm just like, what is happening here? What is going on?
Okay, Mugen's a little different.
The fact that Mugen is still here, like that's the crazy thing about Mugen is it's still around. So it is
Salty
going
Casino
crazy.
Really brought it back.
Yeah. Go.
Bet your coin, and also that picture on Twitch is the best thing ever.
Oh,
Goku,
yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's like whoever made. I would like. I wish I had a poster of that.
That would be amazing. Oh God, I love Mugen. I've never understood how to bet though. I don't know how to get money, and I don't know how to bet it.
Well, it's just one of those Twitch things where it's like you just do exclamation mark bet number, and it'll just. Bet.
Oh, you just bought an arbitrary number?
You just. Well, you probably sign up for. I don't know. You probably just when you get into chat, computer probably gives you a default 500 coins. Maybe refreshes every week. And then you just bet. You just slash or explanation bet that from that quantity. The chat robot will take it into account and then go from there. I think it's that simple.
Damn it! That sounds like it. That sounds completely right. I never thought the chat would be the answer.
Because in Dota too, some people do the same thing. I've seen this done in a million different chats. It's basically,
really?
Yeah, because like that's how they do contests. Like, oh, you just have to. They just search for certain words, and Twitch can do a bunch of stuff.
No shit.
Like I was in the Motendo stream. He's like, oh, whoever says pizza is in the running to name my ship, And I actually won because I just typed in pizza and I just said, "Oh, name it the Harrington." He was like, "Oh, that's a good name."
What was he playing?
Faster and Light.
Oh, okay.
FTL.
I've never played that.
I've seen people play it.
Mike talks about it a lot.
It seems like a good game to play, but I'm just like, not my style.
Yeah, he keeps talking about how if you there's a fire, you can open the airlock and put the fire out.
That's one of those games where it feels like if it was the year 2008, it would be a Flash game.
Yeah.
It'd be a little bit less content, but it would be like mostly the same. You'd say, "Oh, this is one of the best Flash games ever," but because it was made after like 2012, it was like sold for money.
Yeah, right.
Which is good in a way, and also kind of like, it's not free anymore.
Right. Yeah. I've never tried it because it's not free, but it seems cool. I just don't know if I don't really like roguelikes that much.
Yeah.
I like having my progress stay.
Yeah, not like the fan of restarting over and over.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do the same task over and over again, but I want my shit to come back with me.
Yeah.
And I play an MMO. It's my favorite genres. I love it.
Well, I think I like WoW the most because it's just so easy.
Oh, God,
Maybe just because I played it back in the day, but it's just so easy to do.
Yeah.
Obviously not for Canadians.
No, it's not for Canadians. I don't know what the fuck what's going on, guys.
But just
a bear. It's tank is big at this point. It's normal. Yeah. I like Final Fantasy 14 a lot.
Oh.
It's a cool game.
Oh, yeah, that's the MMO one. I was like,
that one's even easier, I think.
Although people are I read a thing on 4chan that they were going to make the cutscenes unskippable.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
They said that
How could they?
Basic, and everyone's revolting. It's like, oh, Jesus. Now no one's going to, I hope you newbies enjoy it. No one's going to run dungeons anymore because you can't be bothered to skip it.
Those cutscenes skip? Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh, they had like dungeon cutscenes.
Yeah, when you go to, usually when you finish a dungeon to go to the last boss, it's like a cutscene of the last boss, showing up.
Yeah, I know. Like in WoW, they have it too. And everyone's just expected to skip it.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, because I was if some of them are so poorly timed, where I think you have so once the boss is pulled, you have maybe 15 seconds to get into the boss arena.
Yeah.
If you don't, you get locked out. And some of the opening cutscenes are 30 seconds, or maybe 45, whatever, 20 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you're for the first time, you watch that and you just get locked out. You're like, I just don't have to fight this boss.
Or it's the tank goes ahead and just kills himself.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was the healer?
Yeah, exactly.
Watching the cutscene.
Yeah. So that's, I don't know if that mattered. I don't know. V is so funny sometimes because I guess I've just been on there long enough where I know when they're just being ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
most of the
guys.
time.
Oh, 100% of the time, yeah. But yeah, I was in Monster Hunter, there's a thing that you get that kind of help. If you pick up clues, it will sniff out the monster for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they were going oh my God, Monster Hunter's dead. This thing is there.
Oh, yeah, they were
it's
saying-
one mechanic that you did and what they were saying was it always finds the monster, but you actually have to go and find the clues before you can go find the monster with it.
Yeah.
But the way they were initially talking about it was all you gotta do is enter in and it knows where the monster is. There's no hunting anymore.
Well, I mean, with V, it's either if you're talking about it, you either have to say it's the best thing ever,
Or it's the worst thing ever. Yeah,
ever.
there's no, and I'm that was their I went to a couple of Monster Hunter threads because I'm high on Monster Hunter. I like reading stuff about it, and so all of them are just 70% of oh my God, the scout fly is so stupid. It's so making this game so
if it has
casual.
multiple threads on V, you know it's popular.
Oh, it's yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah. It's not it's popular and probably pretty good, even if they're all talking shit.
They just keep talking about. People are playing it over and over.
Yeah.
This Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
They're talking about that a bunch. It's
Did they talk about it negatively though?
They talk about DLC. It's they talk about it's gonna be dead in a week because and then someone will pull up the stats where it says max people online for Dragon Ball with 40K yesterday, and then someone will claim it's half, and then someone will say 25 minutes ago at 30K.
Oh.
And then they'll pull up the Street Fighter 5 one, and it'll be max ever 20K.
Oh.
So Street Fighter's never been this good.
There was they were doing that with Monster Hunter sales. They're biggest Monster Hunter biggest failure ever. And I forget what it was. It was looking. I'm this. Oh no, it was there was a stat on the page they used that made it so their argument was right.
Oh,
so it was
this Steam stats or
it wasn't Steam stats. It was Japanese sales stats. They were trying to show it was the worst.
Japan.
It was the worst selling Monster Hunter in Japan, but it was like the sales of the first week were like 14K, but it was I think it was the sales of all time for the other one or something. I forget like the stats.
Yeah, there's so many ways you can manipulate. They Japan only console.
So the numbers looked correct to his argument, but if you looked at it and look what was labeled, you're like, no, you're just making shit up. Like you're just trying to.
That's the thing with like any like Nintendo or Monster Hunter game. It can just do whatever in Japan. If it does well in Japan.
Oh yeah,
they'll fucking.
They don't give a fuck. Yeah, they'll keep doing it. Yeah.
Us retard white people.
Yeah.
Or even worse, oh no.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord almighty.
Japanese people.
I like the Japanese. They're big, cool.
They're pretty cool.
They seem cool.
Pretty cool. I like the buildings. I'd like to visit. And not go to like the Akibara stuff. Like actually see temples and shit.
Oh, like the whole thing?
Yeah.
That'd be
like
cool.
Japanese like Japanese history.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
We'll go to Kyoto.
That would be nice.
Kyoto sounds cool.
There's a reason we didn't nuke that one.
Didn't they ask for them not to do that?
Yeah, it was like that was the original plan. It was like, yeah, we're gonna nuke Kyoto, and the guy, one of the United States senators, I want to say, was like that was involved with the project's like, no, I actually went on a honeymoon there with my wife. That was nice. Don't do that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that one got saved because some guy went to on vacation
pretty
there.
much, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go to Kyoto.
So let's just send the other senators out to like vacations in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Now we'll never spend money on bombs again. Something tells me I want to go.
If I have to guess what Kyoto's like, my only real indication is Kyoto Animation. It's a bunch of cute girls doing cute things, so it must be the best place ever.
Everyone wears like school uniforms.
Yeah.
There's no or there's roving bands of like delinquents.
Yeah.
They're all somehow bald.
Oh, roving band, yeah.
And they all have bandages and they beat each other up.
Anime's so weird.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing.
Anime's weird.
Big fan though.
I like manga because there's just so much of it.
There's so much manga.
You probably get in a small time magazine and just do whatever. But it's gonna be harder for translators recently.
Why?
Because
Bato went down, right?
Bato went down.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And so a lot of like other sites like were like using robots and skimping off the side of that one.
Oh,
like a bunch of like readers, like especially on phones. It's like, oh, how do we get stuff on our size? Well, we'll just have robots take it from Bato.
Right. Well,
scan layers will still be around, but it'll be harder to.
Yeah, he literally was just like, I'm just tired. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, it costs too much money.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of bots too, and it's like, yeah, it's whatever.
I mean, the way I read manga on my phone, I pick the website it goes to.
Yeah.
So it's like the couple of them I had were from there, so I had to redo it. Like my Made in Abyss, which I had to find from another place, which I caught up in.
Oh,
it's all right.
How'd you like it?
It's cool.
It's all right.
It's kind of gross sometimes.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's really graphic. Like when she had to get her hand cut off, I was like, I need to stop.
Oh, when it like bloated up because.
Yeah. And then like the fucking bunny chick's like, oh yeah, we can cure this by sewing fucking mushrooms into her veins.
Yeah.
It was so gross.
That's what it was.
And then they pull.
And Bondrew's totally ethical elevator for children.
Dude, what the fuck? That guy's crazy. He was an awesome villain. That guy, he's like a tail too.
Oh my god, the cartridges is just like messed up shit.
Fucking what? And the girl was just like, yeah, I just want to make Daddy happy. Like, no, stop. Why are you doing this?
Well, and the weird thing is Bondrew's basically saved her from insanity, and then that's why she loves him so much because she was nothing before him.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah.
And then when she dies, her heart is her whistle.
Yeah, that was fucking intense. Yeah, find out where white whistles come from are real intense.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
And we're all gonna go deeper, very slowly.
Yeah, oh god.
Berserk is back on normal schedule faster than that one is.
There's
a new chapter out yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I need to put that on my phone will update it so I can see it.
Yeah.
Because at this point I've been like, all right, Berserk, get like 30 chapters in. I'll catch back up with you.
They're still in the Casca dream, but they found the baby.
Okay.
Like the weird baby.
The weird alien baby, demon baby? Oh, no shit. The
last panel was like of the weird alien baby in the dream.
Oh, so we're actually going to find out what that is?
It's like cool. They got to the heart. And it was him.
All right, this is some hot shit.
Yeah, so it's like, well, what's going to happen next chapter?
This is some spicy
We're going to cut away the guts cooking. Most likely.
Yeah, I'm going to have to jump back on that. Because I stopped a while back. Because I was just like, all right, I'm not waiting 2 months for one chapter.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Give me, I want a couple to read. So I might do that. Ooh, now I want to do that.
Yeah.
I miss Berserk. It's so pretty.
Yeah. I think Dr. Stone didn't come out this week.
It didn't. It was only My Hero Academia and One Piece. Promise Neverland didn't come out either.
Soma came out just late.
Oh, okay.
That always gets translated late. No one really cares about translating that one at first.
Oh, okay. So, My Hero Academia chapter sucked. Did you read that?
Yeah, it's like,
so dumb.
we're the same. We both have problems.
It's like, okay, why? I don't care.
It's just a filler chapter.
Can we not just get rid of this character? I don't like it. He's not doing anything.
It's just a filler one.
There were so many jokes in it too, where like they're putting like the cheese, the little chopsticks to the game they were playing. The bottom panel, page of the panel.
All they had to be translated.
Yeah, there's so many. So many weird.
Just a filler chapter. Probably easy to draw, so he didn't have to kill himself. Easy to think up.
Yeah, there's so many. Like, there's no backgrounds really.
Slow down the pace because he's like, all this shit just happened.
I read like other chapters, then I go to One Piece, and I am blown away by the detail that One Piece still has.
Not like almost 900 chapters in, and just every chapter, it's like, so much shit's packed in.
There are so many times where it's like 2-page spreads of like 30 characters talking, and there's a full detailed like spread of the ocean that they're or whatever's happening, whatever scene's going on.
One Piece has had a filler chapter in just a while.
It's crazy.
Where I could say this is filler. No, it just keeps going.
Just keeps going. It's like
every chapter's important.
Yeah, everything's important. Oda is just like, I have a thing I want to say. It's like,
I have to get this in within the next 900. I can't be wasting time.
I think he said it was going to end up around like 20 or 1200 or something.
Yeah, that's
1400?
300 pages, 300 chapters ago. I can't waste any space.
Yeah.
Pack it in.
So that's going to be wonderful. I'm so excited to see where this ends because it's going to have an ending.
Weird. Like, who's going to keep going with them? Who's not?
Yeah.
And then we gotta see Zoro again for the first time.
What has happened with it? Frankie? Where's he at? Where's your boy Frankie?
They're in not Japan.
They're in Wano.
Wano.
God, I miss those samurai too. I miss them.
Oh yeah,
they're so funny.
And so it's gonna be another like 100 chapters just with them.
It's so crazy too. It's so crazy to think that this entire arc with Big Mom was like a side quest.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It's just like, we gotta get him back.
We gotta get Sanji. Everyone, the whole crew, we don't need the whole crew for this one.
We're good.
We'll take care of this one quickly.
Just take half of us.
Yeah.
It'll be a stealth mission. Don't worry about it.
Oh god, they are not in a stealth mission anymore.
Oh no.
It's a full fleet. It's got to be coming to a close though. Like real close.
Probably around chapter 900, I think.
Yeah, I'd imagine, right? Because like.
Well, then you got the wrap-up chapters, like 10 chapters afterwards. So I think it'll be a climax in 900.
It's got to be because they're so close. We're heading to Liquor Island, I think. Is what it was. No, that's where
Choco
Island. It's Beijing's going to Liquor Island. He's trying to take Big Mom there.
Oh,
the castle guy.
Yeah.
Big mob guy.
Yeah,
who's got a baby with also 5 o'clock shadow on a cigar.
Liquor Island.
Yeah, they're going to that one, or Liquor maybe it was.
Yeah, they're like splitting up.
They're splitting it up. Yeah.
And then Smoothie's chasing the Straw Hats, and like, the other guys are chasing Beige.
And then Luffy's got a hole in him.
Not in the middle of them.
No, it's on the side. He just missed his dodge.
Side. There's my theory. Because of the other sister, like the floaty one's looking.
Yeah, what is up with her? She was referenced once, and A is obsessed with her.
Yeah, well, her smile was in this last chapter.
It was?
Yeah, it was like the very last like tiny panel.
I missed that.
I feel like it was either her foot or her smile was in it. So I don't know if Luffy's gonna like somehow like not predict the Mochi guy, but predict her. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember what her power was besides that she floats on her.
I think she just floats for now. And then she's like the favorite of Dogtooth.
That's right. Somewhat. That's what it was. Yes. I love how there's so many relatives, and I don't know what half of their like where they stand.
That like adds some. That's almost like a Tolkien thing, where it's like adds some mystery. You don't explain everything.
Like I don't know who's a good guy, who's a bad guy. Like anyone could be like, nah, fuck Big Mom.
Yeah, there's so much like deceit within the thing. It's like, oh, fuck this, my brother.
Yeah.
Or, I'm gonna lie to save my own skin, and then the other person finds out. Well, so I can't cover for him. Fuck it.
Yeah, like there's a high chance that Smoothie's gonna be like, nah, I like the Straw Hats. Fuck you, Big Mom. Like I'm gonna work with them.
Somewhat, yeah.
And their sister Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And I forgot the other one was.
It was like Citron.
Yeah.
I don't know what Citron is.
I don't either, but that's right. Yeah. Ooh. I'm so excited for more One Piece.
You need a fountain.
I do. I was just thinking that. I should get like water. Like I should bring like a jug up here or something.
If you're gonna be talking for 3 hours straight, you need more. Right? Because I've been just like.
I know. I was like, do I just pause it and you'll get more? Like I'm so thirsty.
Intermission for a podcast. I think that's when you call for a break.
Yeah.
We're not wimps here.
We could wrap up. We're about 3 hours.
Yeah.
We
covered everything.
Covered it all.
We've been like extending for the last.
Well, we had our key points, and then we just filed in our typical nonsense. And fuck Malcolm.
Yeah, fuck Malcolm. That's right. How dare you? Well, he can come on himself if he ever listens to this.
No, yeah, I tell you won't.
He can defend his honor.
He's been on once before.
Okay, that esports episode, he chimed in for like 3 minutes total on his crappy phone.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
He was barely in that epised.
It's true.
Doesn't count.
He was gonna come here, and then something happened where he's like, "Fuck, I'll just do it from home," and I was like, "Whatever, it's fine."
Yeah.
I don't care. I just want it done. I just want to make it happen. I want to talk to you guys about esports. Esports bigger now than ever.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a Dota 2 thing recently.
Oh yeah.
So basically, the ESL basically said, "Oh, we're gonna take our tournament onto Facebook streaming."
What the fuck?
Because they get paid a bunch. It's kind of like one tournament's went onto Zubu and those kind of.
Oh
things.
yeah, okay.
And so, as
Never
per usual, like some big time streamers like Bulldog or players streamed on Twitch.
Okay.
So the main stream would get like 500 people
on
Facebook, maybe 1,000 at most, and the Twitch stream would get like 1,700. So standard stuff. ESL said, "Hey, stop streaming." And so the first 2 people did, but then people got mad. It's like, "Oh, they're threatening to stream it." Then the other guy, they streamed, but they actually DMCA'd him.
Whoa.
And then Valve has this vague statement where "Oh, anyone can stream, and just don't compete with it, just don't advertise or whatever." So all of Reddit just fucking lost their minds to say boycott ESL, fuck these guys, it's illegal, whatever. And then ESL, not knowing how to do any PR, basically said, "We didn't do anything wrong. We just want Facebook's an excellent platform." And so Valve actually released a statement and said, "Yeah, ESL can't issue any DMCAs. That's only us. Anyone can stream as long as it's not in an actual studio."
Oh boy.
And so they got smacked down.
That's crazy. That's not going to end well.
No. So basically, anyone can stream any Dota thing from inside the client. They can't just restream it.
Oh, okay.
Because Dota TV, it's as long as you're not using their camera or their casters, if you're watching within Dota TV and you want to stream that, that's okay.
Interesting. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Man.
And so basically, if we wanted to become Dota 2 streamers, we could.
We should.
Casters even.
I know so much about Dota. Cast the shit out of some Dota.
I've kept up so much lately. I don't know anything.
I don't know anything. I watch Dota. I'm like, that's a hero I've never seen.
Yeah, I'm probably a patcher behind.
That'd be real fun, actually, if we streamed an entire tournament.
We'd get 5 viewers, but let's say 5.
It's so that guy, he seems to be spinning a lot, and he does things.
Spins. Oh, you really gave it to him.
A lot of things just happened here. I don't know what any of it is. We're moving on.
Our camera work could be so janky.
He's so bad.
It's oh, we missed a kill. Uh-oh.
That'd be so funny too. We just start talking about other things. We just sit in the middle of the forest, just in the jungle, not do anything.
It's oh, watch that guy. Watch that guy. I
don't
know.
That'd actually be pretty funny.
Maybe next tournament. That could be the YBot Dota 2, the international.
Oh, I'm so about that. That'd be hilarious. We know so little.
The international.
We can upset Malcolm a second time.
Yeah, we could tweet it, copy Malcolm on it. It's Malcolm, don't watch this. What's your thoughts?
But we'll spell thoughts T-H-O-T.
You're not allowed to cast with us either.
Yeah, fuck you. Professional caster, man. Get out of here.
Oh my god, it hurts. Ow.
All right, well, let's wrap this up.
Note.
Thank you again for stopping by.
No problem. Thanks
showing
for
up.
having me. First of double header.
Yeah, I got one Mike coming in tomorrow. As long as he stays to his word, fucking calling Mike out. Yeah.
So if the next episode comes out 3 weeks later.
Yeah, if the Mike episode is not the next one, you know why.
Yeah.
Mike's a chump.
All right.
So toodles.
Outro.
Love and kisses.
Do you have an outro?
No, I just say love and kisses. Usually start it off. I should get one, but all right.
All right.
Love and kisses 2.